Good day, everybody. Welcome. Oh, my hair's still a mess. I am slightly off center today. Forgive me. Um, I will be adjusting in a little bit. Little Patches, the kitty, has decided to plop down right next to my chair, and I can't roll over. And she never comes down and lays down, but she's laying in front of my little space heater, and I don't want to disturb her. So I'm a little off center for a little while. But yeah, we are back in some All the Moths to the Sky 7. I think I finally mastered the name. I did not get a ton of time to work on this today, unfortunately. We were very busy at my job. I had a couple more blocks for the hepatitis stuff and the Manulian. And, yeah, and then I planted some more jungle trees over here to see if we could get cocoa beans to grow. No luck yet. I'm concerned that is going to be another bee I'm not going to be able to get, which will be frustrating. It should have made a bunch of copper bees. I had them going, and I was transforming some gold honeycomb into gold just so I could... Oh, and some pink slimy. Why is it not going? Pink slimy. Pink slimy can't go in there? That's different. Okay. Interesting. Hold on. I've never had one that wouldn't go in there. Centrifuge. Oh, it becomes liquid pink slime. Which it can't do because there's honey in there. Interesting. That's unexpected. Not horrible, just unexpected. Let's see what we can do with that. Working on some more bees today. Trying to get all these damn bees put together. Wait a minute. Can you make glass slabs now? I didn't know that. Well, that's kind of cool. I like that. Glass slabs for the win. All right, we're going to have to get the rest of this honey out, and then once that's out, we can see if it'll pull slime in here. Maybe it'll make bottles of slime? I don't know. Do I need a tank coming off of this? I'm not sure. I've never run into a liquid product from these before, so we're going to have to figure that out. Oh, she left. Okay. I can wheel my chubby self back over in the middle again. All right. Oh, my hair is horrible. I need a haircut so bad. All right. So, back in the high life again. Yeah. So, other than that, the only thing I got done today, which was actually a little bit of stuff, is I built this. Way over here. I built a room. It's very roomy. But most importantly, it is mashy. It's very mashy. So, my goal today is to go get a blaze spawner, pop out one of these blocks here and slap it in there, and then hopefully the blazes will pop in here. The fans, which I have the height upgrade in them, will blow them towards the mob mashers, which all have beheading, which should hopefully get me blaze heads, which I need for the fiery blood. And then over here I have oak drawers with the collector upgrade, which pulls and drops everything into here. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that, but I just did it. It pulls everything into that box. So if this goes well, that should give us a somewhat steady collection of blaze heads, assuming the blazes don't spawn too far out of here. So we will see. We're going to go grab one of those. Also, I want to figure out this pink slime thing, though, because that was an important part of yesterday's project. So got that all built. Luckily, I still had a lot of the fans and stuff from where I had the original mob farm that we have taken away. Still pulling it out. Still more honey in there. Okay. That's good. I mean, I can use honey. Don't get me wrong. Like a good honey. And like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. How's everybody's Monday? My Monday was actually pretty adequate. Well, I say I was relatively busy at work, because I was. Working now. Alright, so it's pulling pink slime into here. But it's not putting it in jars, so I might need buckets. Let's try that. Weren't as busy as we normally are on a Monday, so that was okay. Oops, that's a lot of buckets. See how much is in there. 2,500. Okay, so the bottler accepts the pink slime, but it doesn't do anything with it. Okay, so that means I think then I'm going to need a tank coming off of here. So let's go make a tank. Actually, I'll probably make one in here. That's not the button. Bad, Draven. Tank should be iron and redstone. For a little one. Starter tank anyways. See if this even works. Boy, I got a lot of barrels now. Grab ye old fluid pipes and a wrench. Now, where do I want to do this? I don't want to pull it off the top, so I could pull it in there. It's going to make it a little hard to get in and out of, but we'll see. Bork. There it goes. Pink slime. All right. So my original thought was that this would provide me pink slime solids, like pink slime balls, that I would then just use to make. But liquids will still work. I can still convert that with the other machine we have. So it will fill up a tankety tank of slime. As you can see, I made a ton of gold. I have too many buckets. I can't do anything with. I have too much crap in my hands. Put that back, and we'll take a stack of buckets. Some of that can go away. Spare buckets. Now I need to get these in here, but I did not get a chance to jump in and break the... I still got a bunch of crap in there I couldn't get out. This 14 blocks of amethyst, so we're gonna... I did the wrong one. Did that break it? No, I picked it up. Sweet. Okay. Set that back down. Get that in there. Grab the other one of these. While we go work on blaze stuff and get all this gold pumping out. Although I don't have my automated lava filling it up again. I will have to work on that. But let's see if that gives us some gold now. So I'll make sure it pours before I move on to other projects. Yep, good stuff. Okay. Last thing I want to check on my copper bees. Probably used up all the things in there. Yeah, I used up all the... Wait, see, here, check this out. Tin bee. So, the copper bee, the tin bee, and the iron bee use the same bees to breed them. And sometimes, if it runs out of... Occasionally, it'll just switch bees that it's producing in there. It's just irritating. But that's filling up pretty good. Like it. Grab these last 3 gold. I was mostly doing that for the honey. I don't really need the gold, but I'll throw it in the old table for EMC. That would be cool. All right, so we need a blaze spawner. That's what we're going to do. If I can get 2 of them, even better. So that way if this doesn't work... Yeah, that's right. This doesn't work, I got to break the first one or something in a hurry. I've got to back up. I'm not looking to crank them up or make them... You know, like super blazes. I know where there's one over here, so we're going to go grab it first. I'm not looking to crank it up so it's putting them out in an exponential rate. Don't need to cause that type of difficulty or lag to my system. Alright, so there was a base spawner over here. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind. Apotheotic spawners. I made an achievement. Delicious. Oops. Got it. Hope it's still a blaze spawner. I don't know if it still is. I've not actually broken one with a silk touch yet, so we'll see what that does for us. Let's get back over here into the house where it's a little more safe. Things can't pew-pew me as easily. Alright, let's see what I got here. Blaze spawner. Excellent. I was going to get a second one, but maybe we'll just try a first one and see if that works for us. I'm hoping that they will not spawn through the floor. I'm hoping they'll stay relatively confined to this room. Don't know for sure, though. We'll see. I've got it loaded already, so it's chunk loaded. I'm going to have them pop in, I'm thinking right here. We'll see if that works. Close that. Fan is on. Wait to see if one pops. You gonna breed? Come on, pop one out of here. Come on, give me a blade. I want to see if this works. Without me going in and dying. That does not seem to be working. What? Oh, oh. Oh no, I don't have enough range upgrades in this. Okay. Okay, well, they're in there now. That's something. Now I need wind. I need to blow harder. I forgot about that. I thought it blew far enough, but I guess it did not. All right, Draven needs to blow better. Let's see if we can figure that out. What the hell? There we are. Let me get back to those upgrades. Fan distance. That's what it is. So I need 10 of these guys. Which ones are these? Feathers, iron, and redstone. Okay. Feathers. Luckily, all these things were easy to make because pretty much all the stuff I needed were in here. Better take 2 of each. Just to be safe. Fan. Padoop. 32. Yeah, that should be enough. Oh, I don't have enough feathers. Okay. More feathers. And more iron. Where'd it go? There it is. I get 32 more. Alright, I needed 50, so that's extra. So that's alright. Extra is better than not enough. That's how math works. Alright. So hopefully they will only spawn inside of here and I won't have blazes bouncing around all over the frickin' place. Let's see. What do we got here? 10 of those. 10 of those. 10 of those. 10 of those. I can hear the blazes in there. Come on, blazes. Hey, Graham. Hello, scary guy. And Trilothere. It's going okay so far. Hoping this works. I see experience in there. That's a good sign. Yay, we've already got a blaze head. Yes. My masher is doing all the killing. Delicious. So what I built here is a blaze spawner room with mob mashers. I can't go too far. The wind will blow me. Oh, it just tried. Oh, no. Stop it. I've got a whole bunch of mob mashers full of beheading mods. And we just went and got ourselves a blaze spawner. So hopefully that will continue to get us some blaze heads, which we can then use for fiery blood, which we need to make a lot of the different metals in. Yeah, it's a fuel for the smelter and forge. What's this thing again? I forget whatever this is. The Nega forge or Nega smelter, I guess. I don't know. Made extras of these again. We'll put those in here for now. And we're gonna get back to being all that we can be in the army. All right, so we've learned that there are a bunch of bees in this pack you can't get. Why they were left in there, I don't know, but there's a bunch. Like melting diamond. Kind of. There are some materials that if you're going to alloy them, it won't alloy with a fuel as low as just lava. It has to be hotter than that. So that's kind of what we're working on here. One moment. I had pulled out my automatic lava filler-upper when we were using the fiery blood. That should get that going again, so it'll keep going with the gold, temporarily anyways. Keep the gold melting. There's a lot of it, but it shouldn't take too long. But yes, it's kind of like what blazing pyrotheum was in Sky Factory 4. A hotter fuel that melts things faster and can cook things that lava cannot. Except instead of blazing pyrotheum, it is called flaming fiery blood, I believe it is. Why do I have that brick? Who knows? I'll put it in my inventory. All right, back to the bees. Where's my bee book? I don't see my bee book. God, I hope I didn't throw it away by accident. I was throwing away a bunch of stuff today, and I might have accidentally thrown away my B-book. That would be a tragedy. I mean, I can make another one relatively easy. I'll just be irritated. And mostly myself, but maybe a couple other people too. Ah, there it is. Good news, everyone. I'm not irritated anymore. Pink slime's still going. All right, so that's all the pink slime that we were able to produce. That's okay. Let's get all that trashy wax out of the way. All right, so now what I can do is break this, and I'll just leave the little pink slime jug there for when I have more pink slime until it's full. Then I can set that aside to do other things. Victory! All right, good stuff. So that worked out well. Top off the bottles in there. The extra bottles in here. And we are back to bees. All right, so we were working on bees, trying to get all the different bees. Now, we were working on some of the harder ones. Today we're going to dabble with the metal bees, which most of these should be relatively easy. These ones should all be breedable. So we have to check and... Oh, wait, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do something. Let's see. What do I have in here? Ashy, mining bee, and crystalline. Okay, I'm going to take these and put these away. Just so I know which ones I've got, so I don't make bees I don't need. So that was crystalline bee. It goes down here, and ashy bee goes up here. Ashy, mining bee. Okay. Lots of bees. Let's see. Scary Guy says, Draven, I've been trying to play my world, but it keeps crashing after I try to play my world. Is there a way to fix this? Well, that's going to depend on what's causing it, is really the problem. The best thing I could recommend would be try to pull up one of your backup saves from before when that happened. Hopefully you have one of them, and you'll go back a little bit in time. But if you take that backup save and use it to reboot from instead of your current save, basically one of two things has happened. Something you've done in the game is causing a glitch it's not able to load, it's breaking it, or B, the file itself has become corrupted. If the file is corrupted, you have that problem with your backups, you will probably have to start over again. If you can determine what it was you did that caused the issue, you can go into a backup and not do that again. You should be okay. I've had that problem before. Early Sky Factory 4, there was an item that I made. It was a real obscure item, and they fixed it soon after. But the item made it so that my screen was just black. I couldn't see anything. And I had to try to wander around and find the item, because it wasn't. It was like I broke a chest, right? And the item was in there. And once it all flew out into the world, because the chest was full of stuff, once that item became an item, it messed everything. So I had to constantly go around blindly trying to pick stuff up, and then blindly move to where a trash can was purely by the sound of clicking on a trash can, and start throwing everything I could pick up in there until I finally deleted it. It sucked. I knew not to make that again. Fortunately, they fixed that soon after. So yeah, really it's just going to come down. Going by a backup is probably your best bet. Are you familiar with how to do that? Let me know. I have a tutorial for that. All right. Aluminum bee. We're going to start in order. I have an aluminum bee. What's next? Brass bee. We did some of these already, so... Brass bee, yes. Bronze bee, yes. What am I doing? Open this up. Arrow. Constantin bee. Constantin bee. Collector, compressed. Constantin bee, yes. Copper. Most of these early ones I should have done. Yeah, copper we just brought back. Electrum. Yep. Enderium. Enderium, yep. All right, we've got way more here than I thought I did. Invar. H-I... Oh, there we go. Invar B. That's one we're going to need. Allocate more RAM? Sure, that doesn't hurt either. If it's just this thing where you've got something in there that's processing so fast that your computer can't keep up with it, that might be part of it. That might work. Do you remember what you were doing when it first happened? You know, like were you building something or making some type of automation that might have become too much? A lot of people, it's cranking up a mob spawner. Like I just dropped the Blaze one. It's somebody overclocking that thing, setting it down, and the computer just not being able to handle it all. Invar B. Invar B needs an Iron B and a Nickel B. Okay. Pretty sure we have a Nickel B. Nickel, 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 nickel. There's my Iron B. M. Nickel B. Yes, we do. Gonna make B's. This should work. Ka-chunk. Invar B. Excellent. All we need are some bee catchers. And I don't even need that one to be an adult. Excellent. Woo. Super fast. Speed potion. Woo. Woo. Man, I wish I could have that on all the time. So slow. So slow. Shouldn't take but just a minute. Then we'll have an Invar B while we're waiting. Let's look at the next one. I don't know what it is. A lead bee. Iron and a blue. I think I have that one. We'll let that breed. We'll go look for our next one. Gonna get all the bees. Well, many of them. I don't know if we'll get all of them. So that was a lead bee, I just said, right? Yes. G-D-D-D, lead. Lead bee we've got. Okay. Lumium. Nope, need a lumium bee. What's that? Silver and tin. Okay, we can grab those while we're in here. There's our tin bee. It was in the wrong spot, but that was my fault. Silver. There he is. Silver bee. Silver bee. Silver bee. Ya-ta-ta-ta. Ya-ta-ta-ta. Oh. There he is. Invar bee. Delicious. You're going away. You're going away. You're going in. Tin bin. Oh, no. Not the tin bee. Invar bee is the one I just brought. What did we say? Tin and silver, right? Lumium bee. There it is. Okay, so we can go put these 3 bees away. Yay! So many bees. So little time. I got Iron bee. I get all turned around every time I come in here. Iron bee, Nickelback, and Invar. Invar. There it is. Excellent. Hopping in another mod pack. It might be that your PC's struggling with these packs. Nickel bee we just grabbed, so we're good there. Osmium bee. Osmium bee. I don't think I have that. Oh. Oilian osmium. No, I do not. Okay. So that needs an Iron bee and a Neon Cuckoo bee. Okay, well, almost sure I don't have that either. Nope. How does one get a Neon Cuckoo bee? Threadius Nitildius. Well, that doesn't help. Cuckoo. Neon Cuckoo bee. Will lay its eggs in nests belonging to the blue-banded bee. Capturing chamois is honey tree. Okay, so I need to get a blue-banded bee nest and have it hanging out. Okay, that's different. Blue-banded bee. And finally, leaving forest on the road. Look up the recipe for this bee to see which nest it spawns in. A dirt one. Blue-banded bee, carpenter, carpenter. Or dark oak, or acacia. Okay. Well, let's see if we can top this a different way. If I have a spare blue-banded bee, we could just set it out there, and it'll take over a nest, and maybe that other one will show up. I don't know if I have any spare ones, though. Hate to put my regular one out just running around. Sweat bee, digger bee. I don't have a spare one. Okay. Let's see. So I need a blue-banded bee, and that was going to be dirt, wood, and all sorts of stuff. Oh, all my honey treats again. We'll put a few of these in here. And then, yeah, it says it can show up. Yeah, you can't breed it. It just happens to show up which is concerning because I had a blue banded bee flying around for a long time and I never got one. So I guess we'll just have to wait till a blue banded bee shows up and then deal with it. Of course, once it shows up, I'm going to have to turn this off so that it stops catching. Oh, I should check and see if I've got one in here. Slimy. The off chance I happen to have already pulled one. Oh, there's a blue banded bee. Sweet. I got a couple blue banded bees. Maybe I'll pull them both out. These are spares. Chocolate, another blue banded bee. All right. Chocolate mining bee. Yellow carpenter. Okay. So if that's the case, I'm going to need to get the flower off of that, so that'll stop catching them. Put it here instead. And hope that it just shows up eventually. Well, that's disappointing. All right, you guys, get me that other bee, damn you. Okay. So I got to wait on the cuckoo bee. So osmium will have to come back to. Platinum bee. Gold bee. And, oh, this one's probably done, though, isn't it? Crap. Almost pulled extra ones. Let's see what I got. Tin and silver. Ooh, I got 3 lumium bees while we were doing that. Well, better have too many than too little, right? Let's get in there and put these ones away. Lumium bee. Lumium bee. Excellent. I got my tin and my silver. Tin. Silver. Good. What's next? So gold and ender bee. There's my ender bee. Gold bee. Right underneath of each other. Perfect. The breeding ones are easier by far. I got 2 spare lumium bees. We'll throw them up there. I probably got gold bees for days up in there as well, too. It says it'll put its eggs in another one. So does that mean it'll just show up and start... I'll have one day? Or do I have to get its egg from somewhere? I don't understand exactly. It's very confusing. All right, so we're about to get a platinum bee. I should probably look to make sure I am, in fact, getting a platinum bee. Yes, I am. Ooh, radioactive bee from an iron bee and a creeper bee. Now, I know I don't have a creeper bee. Bad link. Well, that's not a good sign. Not creepo. That's Draven. Beach creeper spawn egg. See, here's what I'm worried about. There is no creeper bee. So that, to me, looks like, once again, they've put a bee in here that you can't make. And that's infuriating. Maybe it's called something different. Creep bee, maybe? I'm going to have to go through the bees and see if I can see it in there. Let's see. There it is. Cree bee. Oh, okay. So it's called a Cree bee now. You might want to keep this one to itself. Explodes when angers. Might be the diet. So I have to give a regular bee some dynamite. Okay. All right. That one's doable. That one's super doable. Let me get this one done and we'll go do that one. Did I get one already? Platinum bee. Sweet baby Jesus. We got ourselves a platinum bee. Delicious. Platinum bee. Platinum. There it is. We'll put these back, which I forget what they are. Oh, yeah, they're right on top of each other. Ender bee. Gold bee. All right. So, for the creeper bee, I need an iron bee and a creeper bee. You having fun over there? Oh, my box fell over yesterday. The clock that I have up here saying how many followers I have got knocked off. I got to replug it back up. I'm going to try to move it over on the shelf over here. Okay. Iron bee again. Iron bee. And then the Cree bee. So I need a regular bee and smack it with some TNT. It's dynamite. Thought I was carrying a piece, but I guess not. Let us go find one. There it is, TNT. So I need to get a couple of things here. I'm going to need one of these to catch it with for myself. That's my iron bee, which I'm going to breed it with. So I need to drop the regular bee spawn egg that I've been hanging on to for just such an occasion. Bee! No, come here. I need to give you this. Come here, here. Now let me get you. Nope. No! He went inside! You turd! Get out of there! Oh. Got a yellow carpenter bee. It's not quite what I wanted, but okay. Let's see. So what's that? Blue banded again? Okay, so those are my 3 blue banded, and I got a yellow carpenter, which I didn't need. Boo! Now I need this guy to come out, which he probably won't do until later. All right, well, we're going to wait a minute. We've got him. We just need him to pop his butt out of there. Let's see. So after I needed him with the iron bee to get the radioactive bee. It's radioactive. After that is signalum, silver and copper. We'll be able to do that one pretty easy too. See, I smacked one with a stick. It didn't do anything. I think you have to put a. I think you have to put an actual thing in the hive that makes that an option. Oh, what are you? Chocolate mining bee. See, it doesn't do anything. Oh, where'd he go? He's not in there anymore. Blue banded bee. Banded bee. Chocolate. Oh, there he is. Come here, you. He was already out of there. Excellent. And he's already an adult. So that gave me 2 bees. A cree bee, which is cool. I guess I'll put these sticks in here for later. Honey treats. I need to make some more honey treats. Honey treats. Let's make us some honey treats real quick. All right, I know I'm going to need, sugar. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Put those away. Grab another stack. Chunk. All right. Cool. Some of those, and a bunch of glass. How we doing? Gold bee. Almost. Boop. Yeah. Radioactive bee. That's awesome. Okay. So we can take the Cree bee back. And we can take the iron bee back. So many bees. So many bees. Iron bee is back over here. The new radioactive bee should be up over here. There he is. Radioactive bee. And now the new Cree bee. Cree bee. Nope. There he is. Cree bee. Excellent. That is also good. Signalum, silver and copper. All right, copper's over here. Already knew that. Silver's up here. There it is. All the bees, all the bees. It does irritate me when there's bees you can't get in a game. Or, in this case, a pack. Same with chickens. Like, why bother? Let's see. You I don't need. I got chocolate mining bees for days. Let's see. Yellow carpenter, blue banded. Honey treat, honey treat. Still doesn't list it. Again, I don't know how to make that work. That's new. All right, so while we're waiting on those to poop out, next is the silver bee, which we have. Steel, iron, and coal bee. I think I have a coal bee, so that should be easy as well. I am going to check. I may potentially have a steel bee already. I don't remember. Delicious. Almost there. Signal and bee. Boop, there it is. We'll pull him out of the way, him out of the way. And then we'll grab our brand new Signalum bee. Yay! I like this. Progress. We're getting ahead of things finally. Signalum. Should be over here. Signalum B. Copper B. I know where you are. Silver B. Put you back first. Copper B. Okay. So we said we needed iron and coal. I know I got iron. Colby. Like the cheese. Colby cheese is delicious. It's not my favorite cheese, but there are very few bad cheeses. You know what I mean? Steel B. Okay. After Steel B, Tin B. I know I've already got him. Zinc. Iron and a Sweat B. Well, I know I've got that. I've already got iron here. Let's go in and grab the Sweat B. So it'll be ready to go. I'm going to check and make sure I don't have a zinc. Oh, I've already got zinc. Oh, sweet. I don't need that after all. Sweet. So this will be the last of the metal bees. The only one I didn't get is the one that requires me to get that cuckoo bee, which I don't have. Still waiting on the cuckoo bee option. I don't know if I'm supposed to be putting more treats in. Like, I don't know how to make that stuff appear. It's a weird one because it says it goes in the nest of a blue banded bee. But does that mean I need to leave the blue banded bee out? Does it mean a blue banded bee needs to be in here? How do I make them go in there? I don't know. None of it makes sense to me. There we go. Steel bee. Frick yeah. That's pretty good. That's the fastest we've gone through a set of bees yet. Steel bee. Coal bee. And iron bee. All right. So we've done all of those ones now. We did all the gem bees I could make. Fluid bees I need 2 of, but I have to actually go fishing for one. And the other one, I cannot figure out how to get it. The chocolate bee. I have to get a sugar bag bee. But to get a sugar bag bee, it will start to hang out around cocoa beans. But I can't get cocoa beans to grow. So I don't know how I'm supposed to get that one. Botania is very hard. We're coming back to that one. Mechanism. That's the osmium bee, refined glowstone bee. Okay, these are the ones I guess we're going to be doing next. We'll be doing mechanism next. All right, let's take a look at those. Osmium. I may have some of these already, though, so... I don't have osmium. So for osmium, I need iron bee. I need the neon cuckoo again. That's the same one again. Okay, for this one, I need the osmium bee and glowing bee. Well, I don't have the osmium bee. For this one, osmium obsidian, osmium... Okay. Well, I guess I can't do any of those. Then I need the osmium bee, and I can't do that without the cuckoo bee. Mystical agriculture. So those are ones we were going to work on today. Totally balanced bees for mystical agriculture. I need a Prospera bee. It's crafted from an Inferium bee spawn egg using an infusion altar. All right. Let's go figure out how to do that. Inferium bee. That's the guy. Look up the crafting for the egg. Yes. So I need a Prospera bee. So I need Prospera bees is what I'm actually looking for. Prospera bee. Can't breed amongst themselves. Give a prosperity block to a crystalline bee. Oh, okay. Ooh. I'm going to need 6 of those then. Because I'm going to need one, I believe. What are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing? Go away. Why are you bugging me? What are you? You're that yellow carpenter bee. I don't need you. Come here. You go in the box. There, I got him out of the way of the flower. Go hang out with him. The flower's all yours now, buddy. So let's see. Supremium bee. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to need a prosperity bee just for myself. And then there are the 5. Is there Insanium bee? I don't know if there's an Insanium bee. There is an Insanium bee. So that means there are prosperity bee and then 6 colors. So I need 7 prosperity bees to be able to make all of these. So that means I need 7 crystalline bees. Okay. How do we get those? Crystalline bee. They just show up. Well, great. All right, we're going to have to go and find those now. So I need crystalline bees from a quartz nest. That's going to be in the nether. Okay. Going to need all these honey treats. All right, to the nether. See if we can get ourselves some 7 crystalline bees. Okay. Oh, I should go check on my heads real quick. See if that's working. By the way, thanks for coming by and hanging out today. If you're out there watching, it would be awesome if you'd consider clicking that like button. It sure would help. I'd appreciate it. Still only have 2. So here's the problem. I don't think these guys are spawning when I'm away, even though I've got it chunk loaded. Even though it's chunk loaded, I think it's still... Chunk loaded doesn't necessarily mean, because it also requires activation range. That's within me, close to me. Huh. I mean, I could easily sit here AFK for a while. That's not a problem itself. 4, it's like I'm getting 1 from every one, though. That's good. There should be something that offsets that, though, or eliminates that. But I don't want to eliminate things like activation range and spawn range. I mean, I don't want them going somewhere else. All right, well, that's working anyways. I just have to hang out around here to do it, so we can work on that. This has turned into a pretty cool looking world. I'm happy with the way everything's kind of turning out there. Still punking out gold, huh? Got room in here? Good, they're not close to filling yet. Prospera bees. Crystalline bees, technically. 7 crystalline bees. Yowza. 7 crystalline bees. Okay, we got 84 seconds. We can wait a minute, I guess. Nothing up here messing around. That's bugging me. Oh, I remember why that was like that. Okay, makes sense now. I was very confused. Won't let me because that torch is there. Okay. I mean, just on the off chance I wander off and the bee spawns, I don't want them flying away. I don't know if they can go through the portal. I hadn't thought about that. I guess that's possible, maybe. 11 seconds. Prepare your bee catchers. Everyone. All of you. I need help here. I'm clearly not capable of doing this myself. Gotcha. Right one? Yes. Crystalline bee was a success. Now we go for number 2. Now, we'll get a couple of them. And then I can, like, literally just leave this, throw some treats in there and let it run while we go make a couple and then come back and get a couple more. That way we're not sitting here the whole time. This does speed it up somewhat, though. Man, I go through honey treats doing this. We'll see. I guess I'll use the honey treats I have to get as many as possible, as quickly as can. Then we can always bring back more honey treats later. That sounds like better ideas than what I just said a minute ago. Ignore everything I said a minute ago. That was useless. Everything I say is lies. Except for the truthful stuff. Come here. Is that another one? Yes. Excellent. They stack. Very good. Once you get under a minute, the increments, it doesn't drop it by much. 5 seconds. All right. Get some here. Crystalline bee in 7 seconds. Give us at least 3. One more, and we'll be over halfway there. Living on a prayer. Take my hand. Come here. 3 bees down. Working on number 4. 10 seconds. Woo! I used a lot of honey treats. He dodged me. I tried to get him right away. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 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 seconds. One more for sure. And I'll throw those last 20-something in there. Oh, that one's different. Okay, so we got 4. That one did not stack. Why? That's a better quality B. What's up, B? We'll throw these in, and then whatever time's left, we'll come back and get them later. There we go. 1 minute and 15 seconds. He should be hanging out by the time we come back. So I've got to turn all of these into Prosperibees. Well, that's the 7 I needed right there. I only needed 7. My math was not strong. Okay. So let's go do this where it's safer. It's less likely for the bees to fly away. I'm like a bee. I want to fly away. You. Oh, no. That's not going to work. Crap. I need eggs, which means I need to scoosh these things, which is like 4 per egg. My math was not strong. My math was way off. All right. That's okay. I have a solution. Why is the bed shaking? I mean, I'm in here alone. I guess there's one way. I guess we all know why the bed's shaking. Draven, hang out there alone. Draven's so gross. Get back out here, Prosperity. I have to squish you. Okay, so you said, let me grab that stick again and see if that worked. I'm not sure the stick works. I think there's an upgrade you have to put in there to get them to... Oh, he came out without me. I'm never going to get this tested if you guys keep doing what I need you to do early. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be... it's going to be harder than I thought. Did I get you? Nope. Prosperity. Yeah, I got him. Okay. The color change is not a lot. Okay. So I have to squoosh these guys to be able to make eggs, and I need 7 eggs. Okay, it's going to take more time than I thought. But we can get a few going. And I have plans. I have ideas. Draven is always thinking. Poorly, but he's thinking. Give me your bee guts. Well, hello to London, England, Mr. Jacob Martin. Welcome. It is a pleasure to have you, sir. Chris Prosperity. Squish it. Give me your guts. Number 2. I haven't been looking to see what percentage we're getting from them. I'm hoping it's a good one. More guts. Got one more here. So there's number 4. What do we get? 37, 36, 14, 22. That's not horrible. Let's go with 30. Another 30. I'm reasonably happy with that. Let me auto sort and get some of this stuff done. And click and click and click. Go back in, auto sort, and then it combines more that way. It won't do it if I just leave it alone. I got to get in there and do stuff. But okay, I'm gonna need more honey treats. Fortunately, Draven has honey. Draven has lots of honey. What? Draven may have grabbed too much. Oh, it's because I got all this other crap in my hands. Put that and that in there for now. That should be in there. Okay. You chunk kunk. You chunk kunk. You chunk kunk. Kunk. Another 64. Chunk kunk. You chunk. Oop. I did the wrong thing. Draven, you fail. That's where it is. Okay, then I got another stack of honeycomb. 16, 16, 16, 16. All right, a fair amount of treats. Put some of that away. Lots of empty bottles, which is good. I'm going to have to get some more stuff squooshing. We're going to do that here in just a minute, too. Honey treats. Let me put those away. Bottles are going to go in there. For a minute, we're just going to set that stuff in there. We're going to need more honey. All the honey. All right, what do I grab? Redstone? Don't really need it. Diamond. I guess diamond would be okay. I can use diamond. Diamond's never bad. That I'm aware of. Unless there's evil diamonds out there. If there are, please tell me. I need to be aware of these things. Go get some more. What are you? Who are you? A neon cuckoo bee. That's the guy. That's who we're looking for. Holy hells, it actually worked. Oh, damn, we got our neon cuckoo bee. Great sauce. Thank you again very much, Scary Guy, for the advice on that. That's excellent. Okay, well, hang on. Minor alteration here, because that opens up more doors for us. So we got to grow him up to an adult, though. And pull 3 breeding ones out temporarily to speed that up. I'll go back and continue getting my diamond. Well, I'm glad I noticed that little turd. If I'd not seen him there, we might have wandered around for an hour without even realizing that we had one. Okay, this should produce us a fair amount of honey to help replenish our honey treat selection. And some diamonds to boot. Okay, and then this guy should be an adult. He is. All right. So we needed him for a couple of things. This puts us on a pause on the Prospera bee for a minute, which is okay. I guess I could make one of those right now. No. Let's stick with what I'm doing. Let's move that. Oh, I forgot my book. Okay, so we've got the neon cuckoo bee, which is great because we needed him. Now, I would combine all those in 100%. Okay. Now I need to go in and find out what the other bee was. Okay. So we're going to go back to the iron bees. I know osmium was one. Sweat. There it is. Osmium bee is the one that I'm needing. So I need an iron bee, which I probably have a spare one up here. We shouldn't have to go all the way down. Yep, there's one. So we'll add him and him. Now I got to take the 3 back out of that. I should have made these today. I didn't do it. Osmium bee. Okay. And then once we get the osmium bee, next we went over to the mechanism bees. Osmium was first. Then I have refined obsidian. So there's only 2 more to make there, and we have all of those, which we can do as soon as we have the osmium bee, I believe. Glowing bee. Do I have a glowing bee? Let's go see if I got a glowing bee, so we can grab him and be ready for the next one. You helped me with the inspiration for the cuckoo bee. You're helping me figure that out, and I appreciate that. Glowing gold. Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Glowing bee. We do have him. Excellent. I thought I didn't have a spot for him. We just got our cuckoo bee a moment ago. Oh, he must have just spit up there. He did. We just missed it. Okay, cool. So you're coming out. You're coming out. And the iron bee was a spare iron bee, so I'm putting him back in there. So now, the neon cuckoo bee. No, I'm done with the neon cuckoo bee. Now it's the osmium bee and the glowing bee. But now I need the osmium bee to grow up. So now we're back to taking these 3, setting it in here. Switching these back and forth for a few minutes. How's our diamond looking? It looks very diamondy. Let's get some more bottles. Grab another half stack there. Keep the honey flowing. One more. Okay. As soon as that baby's him out, we're ready to breed into the next one. Oh, crap. I thought it was done. Jumped the gun there a little bit, didn't I? Draven, you fool. Osmium bee. Refined glowstone bee. Excellent. So we're done with our neon cuckoo bee. We can go put him away. Multiplied quickly. Nice. Neon Cuckoo Bee, which was one of the ones I didn't know how to get, so that's groovy. Night. There he is. Neon Cuckoo Bee. I don't even know what those produce now that I think about it. I'm gonna take a look at that. Oh, okay, so after refined glowstone, I need an obsidian bee. Grab him while I'm in there. Oops. Okay, we're ready for the next one. And I'm in no obsidian bee. That way we can swap him out for the glow one right off the bat. Okay, it's not done yet. Let's see. Come on, spit him out. Spit him out. Delicious. Osmium bee, he stays in there. Yes. Glowing bee comes out. Obsidian bee goes in. Refined, yes. And now I have refined glowstone. These two can go away. And that refined was the last one I needed the osmium for. So once that poops out, we're done with those two. Excellent. Already knocking bees out like machine gun fire. Refined. Resonant. Refined obsidian and glowstone. And this one was the glowstone. And we have the glowing bee, which I can put back up here. I do like seeing a lot of those empty spaces disappearing. That does make me happy. In the pants! Again, don't hold me to that. Alright, so this guy's going to poop out in just a minute. And then we can put those two back. And we will have knocked out all the mechanism ones. So we did all the metal ones today. We've done all the mechanism ones. And the other goal is we're going to knock out all of the mystical agriculture ones today. There he goes. You go back. You go back. You're going to have half of those. There's my refined obsidian bee. Excellent. So we took a little detour there, but we got like 4 or 5 bees out of it. Now we can go back and continue working on our mystical bees. Osmium, obsidian, should be right up next to him, right? There he is. Obsidian, refined obsidian. Nice little line there. I like that. Okay. So these next ones are not bred, they are made, and that's where we were working when all that happened. So first of all, pull these out. Let's see, I'm gonna throw a 30% in. What do we got here? 14, 37, that's a good one. 67, 36. Okay, so there's 100 right there. Okay, good. That leaves me with 2 more that I can put towards the next one. I'm going to have to go get some eggs in a minute, though. Okay. And we're going to go over here, pull that out, put that in that. Grab those 3 again, put those 3 in there. And that will give us our first prosperity bee, which I'm going to just go ahead right away and catch him and go put him downstairs in the bee section. And he's the one that we're not going to mess with. He's our first prosperity bee. Prosperity for all. And then the rest of them I'll know to start breeding up. So what I'll do is I'm going to basically make each level one at a time. So I'll take an egg, make a prosperity bee. Then I'll make it prosperity, then I'll get inferium, put them on the wall. Then we'll do another one that's inferium, put them on the wall. I'm thinking, I don't know if it's better to do that or if it'd be like to just make 7 inferium, put one on the wall. Then the next 6 of the next one, put one on the wall. 5 of the next one, you know what I mean? It could go either way. Luckily, these ones are done. Hey, quest completed. That's always good. Boop. Prosperity. Either way, he's going on the wall because I don't have to do anything with him. Prosperity. I wish prosperity for all. And I do like a nice achievement. Productive bees. Where's that guy? He's over here. Feed a crystalline bee a prosperity block. Well, I did that. Confusing. I did that a while ago. But all right. Back out we go. All right, so now we need another one of those, which means I need more prosperity bees. 175. That is not going to be enough. We're going to need more honey. Where'd all that glass go? Gonna need lots more honey. That's still cooking. That's still cooking. I got to be careful because the honey will fill up. And when it does, anything honey this would make will get voided. So I got to be careful not to, waste. Yes, very smart. I'm also going to need a lot more prosperity blocks than I thought I did. So let's go ahead and do that for a minute. Prosperity blocks. I don't know how many. Worst case scenario, I'll break them back down. Shoot, I thought I grabbed 9. I was too short. To be honest, I don't use them for much else. I say that, but I'm about to have to make a lot of the different materials, aren't I? Like the inferiums and such. Now, I've been working on those, building them up. I got 39.8 thousand inferium. I'm always adding more. Which reminds me. Need to refill this up to get that growing a little bit faster again. The cloche, by far better than planting in the wild in this pack. Okay, so I've got my prosperity blocks, which I can set in here. So I'm not going to need them out in the wild. I am going to need more traps, I'm sure. How are we doing here? 26 more. All right, so that I need to set this up to be automated real quick. So the glass vials, I can throw a bunch up in there so I don't have to keep worrying about clogging. All right, let's do that. Do I have diamonds? I do. I'm going to need an item cable. Just one. And some fancy wrench work. Ba-doink. No. And no. No. There we go. Yes. Glass balls. Now that should, in theory, yes, refill those. Okay, good deal. That will save me having to worry about voiding and missing them up, at least for a little while. I'm going to set all the bee book up in here for a minute so we have room to work with. So that's a fair amount of stuff. That'll work with that for a bit, and we'll be groovy. Oh, yeah, I needed to use the honey to make... Whoop! Somehow I pulled one of them in by accident. That's my fault. During the odd conversion. All right. How many have I got? Okay, so I need 3 stacks. I'm worried I'm going to run out of actual honey. Oh, God, there's a stack of honey treats in there I didn't realize I had. Sweet. That's good. You. Chunk. I don't have any regular bees. Whoops. Oh, no. Crap. I just wasted that. Damn it, anyways. Honey, there were 3. Okay. All right, so we'll go back over here. Put these glass bottles back in for redoing. Those are all honey treats. Okay, those are all honey treats. Now we can go get ourselves a bunch more Prospera bees. I'm just going to burn through honey treats. When we come back, I'm probably going to have to take some regular bees and get them making actual regular honeycomb. I hadn't expected to do that, but that is something I'll have to do. I'll take one of my little mini cages, those little square ones I have, and set one aside for just regular bees. I've got the goop to make a couple regular bee eggs, and I can put I have the thing that will let them produce themselves, so hopefully that will help. Oh, what am I doing? 24 seconds. Here, have one more. Okay, 2 more, then 3 more, then 4 more. Grab all our Prospera bees. So, I'm like, I've still got a lot to do in this pack, and I'm enjoying it. There's a lot to do. I do want to ask, though, I should start, at least on the horizon, get an idea of what I might stream after this pack. So, here in the near future, I will probably be asking for pack recommendations again. Just saying. Oh no, put that in the wrong one. Crap. Well, we're going to get a bee I wasn't expecting. Okay, 15 seconds. I don't, off the top of my head, have anyone specific pack like as a forefront leader or anything like that. So, come here. Boy, none of these are stacking. It's just more convenient when they stack, but I can live without it. Okay, 15 seconds again. Top that off. We got 3. So we've got enough to make at least one more egg. If I have to, we'll do that process. We'll take it, go make our first egg, give time to build up our resources for the next one. You know, like let the bees make some regular honey, things like that. All the mod 8. You know, I was wondering if people would want me to go from all the mod 7s right to all the mod 8s. I'm not against it. I don't know if people would want that. But, of course, all the mod 8s is not to the sky, right? Like, it's not a sky block. It's a regular one. Like regular world. Which, again, would be a different experience, for sure. Oh, one moment. Sorry, got a message. Whoops. I just found that I made a mistake. I'm going to have to go back and fix that. Got 5. Whew, so many honey treats being used. But all the mods 8, I'm not against that. I've seen other people's playing it. Or, I mean, seen them play. I haven't watched anybody else play it yet, so I don't know anything about it. Is it a very different experience from 7? I don't want to be asking, so I don't want to jump in and do the same thing all over again. Hello, Jake. Good day, sir. Greetings and salutations. Catching bees over here. Living that bee life. All the prosper bees. Finally got a stacked one. So right now we are working on making the bees from Mystical Agriculture. I'm trying to make all the different bees from the Productive Bee mod. 1 treat in each. I thought about that. I thought about making more. We might do that with the next set. I'm almost out of treats, so I may take back what I have, but when we come in here to get more, since we're back there, we might be in a good spot to do exactly that. Make a few more. I am confused that when I left, I put a few in here. I put a few in, and there's no bee here when we came back. So that does concern me a little. See, what do we need for that nest? A quartz nest. Quartz nest. Quartz and an iron sword. I can do that all day. Wait. Let me rephrase that. I actually have to get quartz, though. I have that back at the house, so we should be able to do that pretty easy. Oh, you know what? Draven has ideas. I bet I know what part of my problem is. Oh, no. I've got this chunk loaded. But I have this chunk loaded. Oh, get back here. Turd. Put these last 32 in, see what that gets us, and we'll grab that last one before we go. Oh, 43 seconds, not bad. So I do have this chunk loaded. You know, I don't think I need these other 3 chunk loaded, though. Which I've been having a problem where I have the maximum things chunk loaded I can. There it is. So let's leave the one chunk loaded that I need that actually has the hives. Wait a minute. No, this is the one I'm in. I'm looking at the map wrong. This is the one I don't need. Yeah. Right? That's north? Yeah, that's north. All right, this guy's out in 12 seconds. That'll give us 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So we should get at least 2, maybe 3 eggs out of that. Which isn't bad. I mean, that's half. Boop. Get back here. All right. Let us go to the overworld. Swoop. Whoop. All right. Oh, hey, let's go check on our heads. Let's see if Draven has heads. I don't think anything was spawning while I was gone. I got a blaze rod in there. 6 heads, not bad. I need 10 to get a full bucket of fireball. I'm just going to hang out here just a second and let a couple spawn. Get in there, you turd. Give me your cranium. Yes, listen to the death. I love it. Need another one. There he goes. I have those chunk loaded. All right, so now we go for the squooshing. And then we can look at the combining. But then we're also going to get some regular bees making honey. I don't think anybody's doing anything in here, are they? No. Okay. Time for the squooshing. Squooshing the bees. You know what I did? I almost made a mistake there. I forgot to feed him the prosperity block. That actually makes him the bee I need to squoosh him. Whoops, almost wasted a whole bunch of bees. That would not have been good. You, prosperity bee. No, get it, come here. No, you can't. I'm going over here so they have a harder time getting away from me. All right, so there's a prosperity bee. Okay, there's two. Got that. There's another one. It is more convenient when they're stacked. All right, there's those. That's a prosperity. Okay, there's two more. Damn it. Sir, you were a ninja. You snuck by me, you beast. So that's a crystalline one still. Damn it. Got him. Bunk, bunk, bunk. Okay. So I got two more. Eat this. Eat this. Ah! I think I got him. Oops. No! Don't get in the cage. Don't get in the cage. Turd. Why you got to go and make things so complicated? All right, there we are. Put these up now. Okay. Now I can do the squooshing. And I got extra honey treats. I don't know where I got those extra honey treats from. Oh, well. I'll need some in a minute anyways. Let's make sure that these have all finished. I have an obsidian bee in there. Okay. Not worried about it. Okay. Now we can squoosh. Burp. I have to pull the purple one out each time or it's going to mess it up. That's how problem I had before. Some of them just started disappearing on me. Excuse me. May have to get some more bottles for here in a minute too. I hadn't thought about that. So yesterday I was like, oh, some of them went missing. And that ended up not being the case. What I hadn't realized is a couple of them had combined to make a bigger one. Just all by themselves, which is what's supposed to happen. But I don't necessarily want that. I'd like to control which ones combine. So that way I can get the most bang for my buck, if you will. Pulling them out keeps them from auto doing that. All right. There's all of our bee groups. So we got here 28, 22, 16, 33 to 10. Some little guys in there. Oh, it's a 37. That's not bad. All right. Let me auto sort a few times to get these to combine. Chunk, 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 chunk. And we do one. Yep, there it goes and does some more again. No rhyme or reason to that, but okay. All right. Let's look at the math and the science. Oh, God, I'm going to need eggs. I keep forgetting I need eggs. Okay. So let's see. What do we got here? Let's grab our big numbers. We had a 37. That is honeycomb and not honey treat. All right, 37. We'll throw a 22 in there. Puts us at 59. 30 puts us at 89, so I needed like an 11. There's a 10. We'll do the 10. 99% is pretty good. I'm fine with that. Next one. 33. Okay. 28. 22. 83. So 17. 16. Puts us at 99 again. I'm fine with that. Stack? They do. Okay, cool. Oops. $47. So that guy's not. So we really only got out of all that, we got enough for 2. We can get one going while I go look for eggs. Hopefully there's at least one kicking around over here. You guys got any eggs? There's an egg. There's another egg. Good job, chicken. You may keep your job this time. That should be stackable. And throw the extra egg in there. I don't think eggs were EMCable, were they? No. That would have been too convenient. All right, so this is going to give us our prosperity eggs, and then these are what we're going to upgrade. All right. Okay, won't make another one until I get that one out of the way. Okay. Set that in here for a minute so I don't break it. All right. So bucket of chicken from Forbidden Anus. I didn't know that was a thing. That's awesome. I should get that. I could have sworn there was a thing that'll gather chicken eggs. Wait a minute. Did I do what I think I did? Okay. It'll gather chicken stuff, but I thought that was just like a regular animal nest of some kind. I saw it while I was wandering around in here. Chicken nest. Collects eggs by chicken. There it is. Chicken nest. So 2 wood and a hay. Okay, let's do that because I am going to need some eggs. No eggs in there. Oh, God, look at that. 30 eggs? Oh, I'm probably pretty good. Probably don't need any more. We're going to wing it and say that that's enough. I've only used 9 in like the past week, so I think I'm okay there a little bit. That's lots of eggs. That's good. With the one that was in there, that's 32 eggs. That's a lot of eggs. Now we need to get our regular bee up and jumping. So regular bee, I need regular bee junk. 100% regular bee. There it is. And I believe I'm only going to need 1 of these, because I made this mistake before. And I'm going to have to turn that in. Oh, I'm going to have to get a honey treat. You, honey. And I'm going to need 1 of those eggs. The thunder is because I'm a mad scientist. I'm actually not that angry. I'm just saying. I don't appreciate the nickname. Hurtful people. This is going to give me a regular bee. So I'm going to go put him in one of those nests out there. Now, it's because I have the baby thing here. If I put these in there with it, it should start spawning more bees. Hopefully, at least it'll fill it up the 5 that I need to give me a full nest in there. Then I can always take them out again. Dawns on me, when this is all said and done, I'm going to need 1 regular bee for my wall, too. Bee spawn egg. All right, we'll just set him down in where I want him to go. We're going to put this guy... Whoop, fell right off. We're going to put this guy right up front here. Right ready to go. Let me see. Go ahead and put those in. Bait. He's in there. All right. So that'll start making me regular honeycomb again. We'll take a quick glance to look at how that's going. Pretty good. Still working. Lots of honey. Nice. I do got to stay on top of this wax. Make sure it doesn't fill up the chest and then start voiding things as well. Excellent. Diamond. Let's go ahead and take those now. Put those right back where they go. Groovy. Okay. It's time for the bee book. Let us look. Bee book. All right, so we're going back to mystical agriculture. Prospera bee. That's what we've made. Solium bee. Inferium bee. Wow, there's bees in here that I did not think about. I forgot about Solium bee. Converted from a ghostly bee into a Solium using a Solium dagger. Oh. Everybody remember that one. That one's not that hard to do. I think I've got a spare ghost bee. If not, we'll have to figure that out. Inferium bee. All right, that's our first one. That's Inferium bee. Inferium bee spawn egg. Okay, so I need Inferium blocks, Inferium, and then the egg. Not too bad. We can do all that. So I'm going to need Inferium blocks. And some Inferium. I probably grabbed way too much there, but that's okay. I'm going to do 2 of these, so I need 8 Inferium blocks. There's 7, 8. So there's my 8 Inferium blocks. And then Inferium, Inferiumosa, whatever the Harry Potter bullshit is. I don't know. Not a fan of Harry Potter. Never really got into it. I need a lever. Forgot a lever. Gotta do a lever. Crap, is it cobblestone or stone? I can never remember. We have this conversation every episode. Ha-ha! I got it right the first time for once. That doesn't normally happen. Go Draven. Now I need to go get the egg. And hope I don't accidentally throw it. Because that would be stupid. I've done less and worse and more. Okay. You get in there. Yes. All your Inferiumness. Sweet. Inferium chicken done. So that one's going to go on the wall. I'm going to go ahead and make the second one while we're here. That we're going to convert to the next. I can never remember. Is it Prudentium next? I can never remember which one's which. The dark green one. That's the... Oh, I left it on. I didn't realize I left it on. Okay. I'll have to probably go and make dark green essence first. All right. So we got 2. Let me turn that back on temporarily. All right. So let's go ahead and get the one on the wall that needs to be on the wall so we don't have to worry about him anymore. I will need a catchy nest. And one of these eggs. Padap. Inferium. Icor Imperium. Inferium! Yeah! Alright. So that's 2 of the 7 mystical egg chickens that we got done now. And now I without even looking. I forget what the dark green one is. Prudentium. Okay. Prudentium, I'm sure it's the same thing except dark green. Yes. Oh, I can just go straight to that, huh? Ooh, can I make myself a master crystal? Ooh. It would be worth it to take the time to do that. I'm going to be converting a lot of stuff, and then I wouldn't have to run out of it anymore. I'm going to need a... It's going to take a few minutes, though. I feel like it's still going to be quicker than making a bunch of the disposable ones. Okay, let's go do that. It's surprising to me how far I am into this, that I haven't really used mystical that much. Once I got my Supremium armor, I haven't touched it. And I only used it to get Supremium armor, you know? All right, so I'm going to need some of the disposable... Ooh, what's that up there? I got some orange. Ooh, I've already got some dark green. I don't think I have enough to make 4 blocks. Oh, crap, I have enough to make the egg right now. Oh, okay. Well, let's go do that then. Let's get it done, and then we can come back and work on that. If I've got what needs to be done to make the egg, just one less thing to do. We get that on the wall. That's 3 done. I'll be all about that. 3 out of 7. Kuchink. Prudentium bee. All right. So it might benefit me to sit down and make all the essences I need for each of the level before I go harvesting all the weird bees to get them. That way, we're ready to go. So we may do some conversion here. That's not horrible. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Welcome to the family, bee. You green, sickly-looking bastard. Prudentium. Right there in front. Excellent. Okay. So let's see. I need to make 4 more eggs. Before I even start with that math, let's go ahead and make the conversion crystal. I'm also gonna need more prosperity shards. Okay. Where do we get those? Oh my goodness. You okay, Buff? You made a weird noise when you hoppied up there. Prosperity shards. What are those sieve from again? That comes from sand? Cool. That I can do. I can do sand for days. I gotta clean. Oh, look, there's some right there. Oh, and some inferium. Where's I getting inferium from? I don't know. I'm very confused by life. But a lot of these things are going to go over here. Let's do that real quick so we can clean out this thing and get the sand going. Let's see. Quartz has EMC. We're going to grab all the stuff that's not an ore. These are not an ore. Or what? Ha ha! Hilariousness. All right, so the quartz went in there. We'll see if any of this will go in there. And then the rest of this goes to hell. Straight to hell. Oh my goodness, what is it, Buffy? What is it? Are you okay? I think she had a bad dream or something, or she's hurt herself. Guys, give me just a minute if you would. What is it, sweetie? Are you okay? What's wrong? Did you have a bad dream? Your ears are doing the airplane. What's wrong? You want a couple treats? Some treats? Okay, I think she wants some treats. So I'm going to have to go fill those back up in a minute. You can have them. You want these? No? Okay, I think she might have had a bad dream. You're okay. Sorry, you guys know my cats mean the world to me. My wife's up there a little bit too, but mostly my cats. Don't tell her I said that. Okay, we'll throw these in here for now. All right, so I'm going to need... Oh, yeah, we're doing this. Draven had already forgotten. Fail, Draven. Let's see here. Okay. And extra chunks go in there. Meltables go in there. Is this done? Did I finally get done all that gold? Ooh, I did get done all that gold. That's a lot of gold. Did you eat all your treats? You need some more? Guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to get you some more. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I'll get you some more. Come in, baby. I'm coming. I got you some. You're good, Mr. Midnight. You're good back there, buddy. Here you go. Look at that. A handful of fresh, delicious treats. Shh, nobody delivers me handfuls of treats. What's wrong with you people? Why have none of you delivered fresh, delicious treats to my door? Okay. So that's good. And then I need to get the other gold out. Which goes in there as well. Buddy, there's treats over on the floor too. I already had some over there. Buffy can't find them, but he can. You find him? I think you found him. All right. Delish. So, get that out of here. I know how to make blazing blood now. I've already made the hepatibapazon. Soul lava we still needed. That, and I'm just going to give up on that for now. All right. So that's out of the way. Now I can get some sand going. Get our prosperity shards filling back up again. That's good enough. Okay. All right, so I need, I forget what these things are called. Let's see. It's another star shard. That's not it. There they are. Infusion crystals. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. So these ones are essence, diamonds, and prosperity. Okay, I can make a bunch of these. Didn't mean to grab that many. And diamond. One stack should be fine. All right, all my inferium's over here, so we're gonna come on. I'm not gonna keep flying back and forth. We'll work on this right here. Crystal. Here it is. God, I hit the wrong button. Whoa, that was a lot of stuff. All right, mistakes were made. I'm gonna need you guys. All right, you guys, hold on to all that for a minute. I'll be right back. Whoops. Whoops. My bad. All the crystals in the world. Ka-chink. All right, so I've got inferium, so now I need a ton of prudentium, which is easily just that. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, ran out of crystal. All right. So again, we're trying to build up the supremium here. So now that I've got those, there's my orange stack. Blue stack. Supremium. So I've got 4 supremium. That's the 4 I need for that. And then for the permacrystal, I also need a prosperity gemstone and 2 more. So I'm going to do that one more time. To get the supremium, because any extra supremium I make we're going to use anyways on the eggs. So that's cool. Oh, that's one too many. Oh, ran out of crystal again. So you're getting a permacrystal, right? Unlimited, yeah, it's going to be worth that. All right, so there's my 4 again. Blue. Red. All right, so there's my 8. And then for prosperity crystals, a diamond with 4 crystals. Diamond. 4 crystals. Supremium. And that was the last part. 4 more prosperity. I think it's used to take nether shards. This technically might be cheaper than it used to be. Now I've got a permanent one. And there's an achievement for that. All right. That will make life better. Achievements. Wait. It appears that was only part of an achievement. I don't like that. One thing I don't like, it's earning things. All right. So, let's look at the math. I'm going to need a paper and a pen here. Math is not strong with Draven. You guys know this about me. Draven is not strong. In my math, I'm going to calculate it down to the penny. And I'm going to be completely wrong, because that always happens. So, insanium. I'm going to need, I'm sure it's 4 blocks, right? 4 blocks and 4 insanium. So a block is 9, right? Yes. So 9 by 4 is 35, plus the other 4 that I need is 39. So I need 39 insanium. We're going to do the conversion after I've added it all up. Which means I'm going to need, math-wise, I'm going to need 39 supremium twice, because one of those will be needed to go up to the insanium one as well. Underneath that one is the blue one, which is Imperium. 39 Imperium. That one I'll need 3 times. And then I'm going to need orange ones, which is the Tertium, which is 39 Tertiums. I hate that name. 4 times. Now, I now have to take those higher ones and break them down to inferium, as well as all of them. So, let's do that. All right. So, 39, each insanium is 4 supremium. So, it's times 4 every time. God, I'm going to need a calculator. Man, why is there... I need a math genius. Anybody out there know one? Help a fat guy out in his time of need. So the supremium is what it is. The insanium. 39 insanium. So if we times that by 4. Hi, buddy. That's how much supremium we need, which is 156. I take that and times that by 4. 624 Imperium times 4 is 2,496 Tertium times 4 is 9,984 Prudentium. That's just for the insanium one. Now for the supremium one, we're going to do the same thing. I've written that down. For the supremium one, we need 39 of those. Times that by 4 is Imperium. Times that by 4 is Tertium. Times that by 4 is Supremium, or the other one, the dark green one. I always forget the name. So that's another 2,496. No, not now. Getting emails in the middle of math. Stop messing with me. All right, so I need 39 Imperium times 4, and then times 4. So I need 624 for that one. And then for just the orange one itself, that's 39 times 4 is 156. So we add all that up. 9984 plus 2... Oh, I hit the wrong button already. 9984 plus 2499 plus... No, that's 96. Crap! My own handwriting is killing me. 9984 plus 2496 plus 624 plus 156 equals a grand total of 13,260 of the dark green. I keep forgetting its name. I think it's Prudentium. And of that 13,260 times 4 means I need a grand total of 53,000 inferium to make all of the eggs. I have 40. I see. So right off the bat, I need to convert every one of these into the dark green. There's just no way around that. Okay. Boy, oh boy. We may have to put this off, and I may have to go through and do all the combining off camera, because I'm not sure how exciting this is going to be for you guys. This may take a little while, you know what I'm saying? Hi, Mr. Midnight. I see you, buddy. Give me a little cry for. You're doing okay. It's only 9:40. It's way too early for treats yet. Sorry. Kitty love. All right, one more stack to do 4 again. Chukunk. All right. So, I have 322 of those. I'm going to move those because this drawer is built to hold more. 512. Okay. I have plans. Crap. My plan failed. No. No. There we go. Okay. I know the world's a horrible place, Mr. Midnight. No, what are you crying? You just want some pets. Yeah, you're in the spot you are when you want a pet and rub your face on the leg of this desk over here next to me. Yeah, I know you want some pets. We just played right before the stream. Last night he was having a whole heck of a good time playing with a string on a stick. He's not as active as the other cats. One reason he's a fat ass. Don't get me wrong, love my cat. I'm a fat ass too. I can speak from experience. Get those done. Yeah, he's a chunky boy. And he was just going raring to the wall all over my bedroom. Because what I do is when I go to bed, I lay in bed and play with the cats for a little while. Buffy and Midnight come in there once in a while. Patch as well, but it's mostly just the two. And I got one of those little laser light things, and I've got a couple of the different toys on a stick. I was laying in bed, and I got the longest string. I whip it around from where I'm laying down, and they have a hoot with it. As soon as I go into the bedroom at night, Buffy immediately comes over and starts standing up on her feet and just reaching out and tapping me because she wants to play. She knows that's what happens. Super cute. But last night he was just going balls to the wall. It was very cool. You know what would be great? Something to automate this process. I know, Midnight. It's a horrible world that won't let me automate things. I haven't found much in the way of auto crafting much in this pack. Probably because they assume most everybody's going to be using AE, which I don't, and I understand that that's probably how they're doing all their auto crafting. But to be honest, it hasn't been that big of a deal. I haven't really needed that much of many things until this moment. It's the first time I've had to mass craft something. But now you get to see a peek behind the curtains. All right, let me see. I'm going to throw that red one in there to get that so I got a little more room to carry. Let's see. A random person popped in. I need you to know how helpful some of your videos are, dude. I just started Sky Factory and have bid for everything I need. Well, I'm glad that I could help. Thank you very much. Welcome. It is a pleasure to have you. I try. I mean, there's still stuff out there. I haven't put a tutorial out in a little while because I honestly just ran out of stuff to put tutorials out for. I had done most everything in there. I mean, there are some blocks and stuff I haven't, but some of them are just so self-explanatory they're not needed. So I haven't, but I definitely do. I definitely do try to do as much as I can, so I'm glad that they're helpful. What I really need is another mod pack to sink my teeth in like that, something that has a lot of opportunity. This one here has a fair amount. I'm thinking about doing some for this. My only concern there is now that all the mod 8 is out, I'm not sure how helpful, how many people would be playing this version, you know what I mean? Should I wait and do all the mod 8 and play that next and then do tutorials for that? It's a thought. Thought that's weighed heavily on my mind. I thought that the mod pack that was going to do that for me was going to be Stone Block 3, but I just didn't enjoy it. So, unfortunately, Stone Block 3 did not end up being my next one. I did a few for Stone Block 2 back in the day, and I enjoyed Stone Block 2. It didn't need quite as many tutorials. A lot of it's just freeform, but Stone Block 3 was just not my jam. Not saying it's a bad pack. Totally should try it. Just saying it wasn't my kind of pack. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm not. These aren't lasting that long. Tearing through this light green stuff pretty quickly. Do something here. Let's see. A is a pain in the ass to create some stuff. Is it? Okay. Yeah, I never could get into AE storage. There's just so many more user-friendly ones out there, or less resource-intensive ones out there, that I really never needed to. Let's see. Right now I'm working on getting all the saplings. There you go. Yeah, once you get them up and going, you get some mulch speeding it up. All those basic resources stuff out of the way. Then you get to really jump into some of the fun processes and strange machines and automations that are in there. I had somebody leave a comment on one of my tutorials today saying something along the lines that Sky Factory 4 was obsolete now, as were many of my tutorials. I don't think he was trying to be mean. I think he was just trying to be educational. And at Sky Factory 4, that since the most update, most of the stuff in Sky Factory 4 doesn't work now, and it's not. And I should be more careful about what Modpack devs I support and stick with, because some aren't community based, and I'm like, man, that's a Minecraft political debate in the making right there. I don't a little bit deeper than I needed. Darkosto puts out good shit. I've been playing Sky Factory 4 for 4 years now, without any major complaints. I haven't had any problems with stuff not working anymore, other than some of the duplication glitches. But those were glitches. It's kind of hard to get mad when they fix things that weren't supposed to be there to begin with. You can get a little mad, but it's hard to be too mad at that. But I'm like, I don't know. I just played Sky Factory 4 within the last couple of months, and I had no real problems there. So unless something has changed in the last couple of months that's broken half of Sky Factory 4, I wasn't quite sure where the person was coming from. There's still people playing Sky Factory 4. Yeah, I'm one of them. I love Sky Factory 4. I'll play it for days. I just did Sky Factory 4 series before this one. I'm not going to do... Oh, crap. I'm not going to do Sky Factory 4 again right after this. I figure I'll do another pack. But then I'll probably be back to Sky Factory 4 after that. I think that when I do Sky Factory 4 again, I'll use one of the different world types. Like some of you may have... If you saw that series, I streamed the Sky Grid starting map, which was a lot of fun. The Sky Grid map, the only thing I really had with that is after the first few hours of playing, it just becomes a regular Sky Factory 4. The grid becomes relatively obsolete at that point. Let's see. And my Discord is super full of people. Yeah, so I was thinking about the All the Mods 8 thing. People are saying it's really good. Again, I started doing this just a couple weeks before 8 came out. And I was having fun with this. I was invested in it, so I didn't switch over to 8 yet. But yeah, this is episode what? Like 24? Let me take a look. 24! Hey, look at me knowing what I'm talking about. Episode 24 of this. And I don't normally get this far into a pack. What in the world? Where'd my game go? There it is. A lot of times, 18, 20 episodes is about as far as I get into a pack before I start running out of stuff to do. So that says a lot about this pack, because there's still a ton of stuff in it I haven't even begun to touch yet. Plus, I got to play with some mods I've never used before. Butt Magic being a good example. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know. Funny stuff. But yeah, so there's been a fair amount of new experiences in here, along with a little bit of frustrations. But other than Sky Factory 3 and 4, and Insane Craft, Stone Block 2, I want to say those are the only packs that ever got quite this much time into it, where I was still enjoying the pack. So that says something. I always wanted to play it. Only recently got a PC, though. Oh, yeah. No, that's understandable. It's a beefy pack. Yeah, we're making good moves here. I mean, if you look at this, we started with 40,000. I'm down to 12,000. This isn't taking quite as long as I thought. It's okay, Buff. Buffy's crying. Buffy cries in the bathroom, and I don't know why. She cries when she's not even going yet. She just goes in there and cries before she'll actually go. I don't know if she had a kidney infection or urinary tract infection earlier this year. I wonder if it's still bothering her or if it's because she never stopped crying, or if she's just, you know, it hurt for a while to go to the bathroom, so now she's just always scared it is going to. Cats, man. Trying to figure them out. Let's see. For me, I always wanted to... Oh, sorry, I heard that. I don't know if you have void miners there. Void miners, are they in this pack? Wait a minute. We're talking about lasers? I've got those going, if that's what you're referencing. Like the laser base and things of that nature. I've got those going, yes. But... And they... Well, one's sitting there ready to go. So I'm trying to figure out how to do the liquid one to get one of the bees, and it is not participating nicely. So, still got to go back and work on that. I tried RLCraft, but I'm not skilled enough. Kept dying. Oh, no, man, you're going to die. I've played RLCraft. I think I've streamed 2 series in that now. Maybe 3. The first one, I did not have a PC that could handle it. So I wasn't in it that long. That's before I built this one. But then I went back with the new PC. Didn't have any problems playing it, other than I died all the time, too. And I definitely put it on easy, too. The default is hard as hell. But I definitely made it put it into slightly easier mode than the default setting. No shame in that. I was open about it. I didn't lie. Insane Craft is an insanely beefy pack. A lot of mods in there, but there's a lot of fun stuff in it too. So, Insane Craft was a really good one. Getting there. Let's see. Void Miner. You made a tutorial for it? Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. The Void Miner, that was in Sky Factory 3. If it's the one I'm thinking about. Why did I grab a... Yeah. It's the one I'm thinking about. It's the Sky Factory 3 one. And yes, I don't remember seeing that in here. No. It's okay, Buff. Soon the Inferium will all be gone. Luckily, I don't need any more Inferium, so... If I do run out, no big deal. We'll move forward with what I can move forward with. We're still going to get some more eggs done tonight. For sure. More bees, I mean. We may not get the Insanium one done today, but we very likely might get all the way up to Supremium. We may get them all done except Insanium, and we just may have to pause on that one until we get more Inferium built up. I haven't been staying on top of the Inferium, making sure that their bone meal stays in there. So I probably could have had a bit more than I do. But I didn't quite realize I was going to need all these for bees. I didn't realize there were bees that were going to require all this. So that's on me. We're almost in the last 1,000. Oh, there they all are. That's it. This will be the end of the show. Well, I probably got a few I can grab out of the cloche over there in a minute. Well, I'm glad I made these crystals. But at the same time, man, I wish I hadn't wasted all those materials. Wasn't too much, but still. I'm about to go chunk all those. Alright, so that's how many we got. That's... Whoops. That. Okay. Cool. And the gang. I'm going to go ahead and grab what I got in there. 4 that are in there. Why are there only 4 in there? Did I grab them already? Okay. And we'll put a little bit left in here. Ka-chunk. I also just remembered something silly. Where Draven fails a whole lot, but we're about to go see it. Did I have a bunch of orange, or did I use those already? Oh, I must have already used... Oh, no, I got 3. That's not that much. I got 19 Prudentium in here. That's a little bit. Not a lot. Every little bit helps. Okay. We're going to throw all these in the trash. All these in the trash. We'll go ahead and throw these in here. I am going to go ahead and take these green over here so I don't forget I've got them. Going, oh, diamond. Okay, so those are going to rumble for a little while. So now that we've got that, don't get me wrong, I'm not done yet. I still have to convert them to the next level up. But that's okay, we're going to work on that. We're going to do one first. Because I got to go get the eggs first. We don't have any more eggs. So I got to do eggs before I worry about combining the rest. Eggs. Going to need to catch more bees. What is your chubby butt doing walking around? Who are you? Is that, oh, that's the blue banded bee. I guess I can put those away. I don't need those anymore. Blue banded bee. All right, sir. I appreciate all the help you did getting that of other bees. You are retired now. Are these empty? Oh, another neon cuckoo bee. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to have two. Put that in there. And that will catch him when he comes back out. Okay. Still no cocoa beans. I do not know how I'm going to get a sugar bag bee. It is bewildering me. All right, so I need prosperity bees. So we need a whole bunch of honey treats, right? That's where we were. That looks good. That looks good. All the diamonds done. That's maxed out again. So we need to empty out some honey. Honey. Honey treats. Honey treats. That's what I call my snacks. Don't question me. That was not right. That was right. Okay, real quick, let me get in here. Get that other honey coming out. Let's see here. I was asking about the storage. So what do you think about integrated dynamics? I'm trying to remember which one that is, to be honest with you. Isn't that the one that's like everything's blue? It's the one I'm thinking it is. If it is, I didn't like it. Again, I felt, if it's the one I'm thinking it is, I just felt it was overcomplicated. But again, and it took me a while to figure this out, because again, Draven, not a smart man. But it took me a while to figure this out, that the people that are making mod packs are people who are technical minded. You gotta know coding and shit like that. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. It's beyond my capabilities. These people are smarter than I am when it comes to that stuff, for sure. People who are making mod packs enjoy technical stuff. So it only makes sense that when they're creating things in the game, they have a habit of overcomplicating stuff because they're thinking at it from a programming technical mindset. And they like that type of challenge within a game, which makes sense. There's nothing wrong with that. But, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Wasn't quite my jam. The whole variable cards and all that stuff, it just, again, I shouldn't need quite all that just to be able to store some stuff, right? Again, I want to stress, that doesn't mean I think it's bad. It just wasn't something that I enjoyed. But for people who play Minecraft and enjoy the more technical side of stuff, probably pretty awesome. You know? If I can grab a mod and make a storage out of it, and I can make that storage relatively easily, I like a little challenge, but relatively easily, and then maintaining that storage isn't going to waste hours and hours and hours of my time, I would consider that a good resource, a good pack. And I'm enjoying it. It's working out well for me. Okay, so that's all of those. And how many honey treats we got? 530. That's not bad. I think that's how many we'll take. All right. So now I need to go make some nether quartz traps so we can try to get more bees at once. All right. We have multitasking here. Nether quartz. Do I have any in here? One. Okay. I think 6. 6 would be good, right? I'm still going to put a bunch of sugar treats in them to get them faster. But maybe it's still going to speed things up. So I'm going to need 6 iron swords. So that's going to be 12 iron ingots. And sticks. Bork. Plus the one I have. That's 7 quartz. there. I'm going to need my honey treats. Honey, 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 honey. And we're going to go get ourselves some more. Oh, yeah. I want to go check on my heads real quick. One moment. Let's go over here and check this out. If you weren't here last episode or here earlier, this is got a blaze spawner here. Oops, almost got put in there. There's some big old fans, and over there, mob mashers. So basically, I'm farming blaze heads. I'm doing that because I need that for blazing blood. The downside is things don't spawn when I'm not over here. Even if I put the chunk loaded, which it is. Spawners still require you to be within a specific range for them to react. That's why putting spawners inside a compact machine won't work. Because as soon as you leave, it doesn't see that you're there in the world anymore, even though it's technically overworld. So mob spawners will stop producing. That's why you can't build a mob farm in a compact machine. God, have I put hours and hours into different ways of trying to figure out a way to do that. Let's see. Anyway, I got to go. Hopefully, yay! Would love to have you back, a random person. Have yourself a great night. Thank you for swinging by. Lex says, I don't like neither of those storages. That's why I think Symbol got back on the newer all the mods. Okay. Oh, the Symbol storage is in the new all the mod 8? I am more inspired to play it now. Which, again, was my complaint with this one. The storage options were minimal, and the only advanced one was AE that I just don't enjoy. But it still won't work in a compact machine. Lord knows we've tried. It would work here. I just haven't done it, but it wouldn't work in a compact machine. Because it still views that you're not in the world, and it won't work if you're not in there. At least, let me rephrase. Let me go back to that before I mess myself up. At least based on everything Sky Factory 4 worked with. Now, there's been a lot of updates since then, so some of the newer versions of mods may have worked around that. But in Sky Factory 4, there was not a way to do that. So allow me to clarify that statement. Okay. Let's go get ourselves some more bees. Boy, I hope I brought bee traps. A bee! A glowing bee. Oh, that's right. I accidentally put some in here. I remember now. Okay, let's do this. Whoops! Didn't mean to do that. Fix that. I'm going to take out the ones I don't need right now, so I can keep these condensed into a corner so I don't have to chunk load as many. Should have just made that many. Okay, here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm off by 1, but that's close enough. And you can have the last 11 for that stack. And we'll put 10 over here. Put a couple more than 10. All right. Let me get my bee traps out. I'm sorry, bud. I just don't need you. And I don't need you messing around and making me waste a trap. Yeah, we'll save on this one extra one. 6 is good. But live when I was watching one of your videos, so I had you on the background. Hey, well, I appreciate that. Always appreciate a new viewer. All right, so let's... Just speeding up this process. Okay, as many of these as we can. I'm going to use up all these honey treats. Take that back. I'm going to save hang on a minute. I'm going to need to save some to actually make... the bee eggs with. Where are we at? 46? Okay, that one's a little bit further away. So pretty good. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's do this and eat a mint. Delicious, delicious York peppermint patties. Are you enjoying your treats, sweetie? Yeah, good girl. Buffy's having some treats. You don't look like you're feeling good. We go see a vet again? You hate that. We'll see. 8 seconds on 1. Come on, bee. 1, 2. Wait till they're all out and then reload them all again at the same time. 3. No! He went through the portal! I was wondering if that would happen. Crap, he's not here. Wait. Aha! Look at that guy. Tried to escape. May have to rethink that layout a little bit. Granted, after this, I probably won't have to do this anymore, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that's all 6 of them. Blarg. Okay, let's do that again. Too many 5. Too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 80. Not bad. Okay. Good enough. There, and we will skank ourselves some more bees. We have to put a door over here or something. We got 21. Everybody's within pretty much the same 20 plus seconds. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna put your heater back over here for you. There you go. There you go. Bobby climbed back into her chair. Good. 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excellent. It's going smashingly. How long have you been playing this mod pack? That's a great question. And welcome, Johnny. Let me take a look and I'll let you know. Un momento. Which is another language for something. I don't know. I don't speak any. I barely speak English. Zoom, 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 zoom. Let's see. So I started playing this right before Thanksgiving. So I've been on this one for, oh goodness, yeah, about mid-November. Hello, Hanzo. What's up, buddy? Welcome back, my friend. How goes it? Catching all the bees. Right now I need a bunch of whatever bees these are. I'm getting... Oh, Darsh the baby. Oh, that's a Merge Worlds reference if I've ever heard one. We need a bunch of bees. We're making all the mystical agriculture bees, and they require me to get these crystalline bees, and then I have to turn them into Prospera bees, and then I have to squish those to get Prospera bee eggs, which I turn into the different eggs. It's a whole thing. What was that noise? He's right outside my door. Oh, sir. How did you get in here? The door is closed. How did you get in here? Dead. Loot. Excellent. Sorry. Don't know how you got in there. How much have you figured out on how to get that night bee? None whatsoever, to answer your question. None whatsoever. It has been still big old challenges. Today we haven't even touched those. Today we've got a lot of bees made, though. We got all of the mechanism bees made. We got all of... Let me grab the bee book. All of the bees that were ore bees. What other ones? We got all... I think all the crystalline one done. We got a couple odd bees out. Like, oh, there he goes. We got the creeper bee, the cree bee. We got the... What was the other one? It was another weird one that we had to get through a weird way. It dawns on me I may not have enough traps here. I don't have enough traps here. Crap. I think I need honey for those. I do need honey for those. One moment. Didn't bring enough traps. Yeah, today we haven't even looked at the night bee. That building over there is a head farm for main objective. Really isn't one that I've found anyways. Gotta have some more around here somewhere. 10, that'll work. Yeah, I really haven't found an objective. Again, there is an advancements system, much like Sky Factory 4. So there are paths you can go to get rewards. So if anything, kind of a completionist idea. Get over here. Don't go through the portal. Don't go through the portal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I need one more. No, he's not here. There he is. Oh, sweet. That's all 18 of them. Good deal. So yeah, there's an advancement system. So that's kind of an idea. For me, I'm mostly focusing on mods that I've never played before. Wait. What? No, no. Wrong button. Give me that. I just saw a bee. Could have sworn I just saw a bee on my map. Did I? Maybe I didn't? I thought I saw a bee. Huh. Maybe it was one of these little bubbles. I could have sworn I saw a bee over there. Freaked me out for a moment. Yeah, so here we go. Advancement system. There he is! Wait. Now I don't see him again. How is it every time I go into the map, I'm seeing a bee? Maybe it's over in one of those cages. Oh, God dang it. It's on my mini. Oh, that's where I put it on my save thing. My goodness. I was playing No One Survived. Didn't see it. Have you built the Blaze Farm? I have. It's slow going right now because it's only activating when I'm close to it. I haven't messed with the spawner other than put it in there. But, yeah. So, we got fans. Blow into mob mashers. Everyone that dies pretty much gives me a blaze head. They're just only spawning when I'm over here. Oh, I got a molten core too. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I've got that set. Fun little mod pack. Definitely recommend it. I'm enjoying it. A little bit limited on storage options. That would be the, if I had to say, the biggest negative takeaway. But there's a lot of positives as well. Can't believe I did that with the stupid... See, every time I looked, every time I went into the menu, I'm like, I saw a bee for just a second. I'm a dumbass. Okay, let's see here. So now I need a whole bunch more bee traps because I have to be able to capture all these bees I'm about to turn into Prospera bees. Let's see. For that, I need wood. Oh, look. Convenience. Wood. Wood. Right? Yeah. Whoop. There we go. Oh, that's more than enough. Okay, good. That away. That away. Put that in there. I probably need to get some more honey going. We'll do that in a minute. Create the all the mods star. Oh, yeah, that's in here. I'm not going to do that. But yes, there's an all the mods star, which you have to do, like, almost everything to get to. I forgot about that because I gave up on it. Mostly because it's going to require me to spend way too much time in mods I don't like. Or that I've done a million times. But I'm thinking about doing all the mod 8 after this one. Which isn't a skyblock. It came out after I started this one. Which is why I'm playing 7 and not 8. Alright. Alright. Time to greedily shove food into these bees' faces. There you. Come here. There's one. I am enjoying messing with the bees. I wish they'd done a little bit better job about including them all. Damn it. No, no. There it is. Okay. That one. Give something to the spawner so it ignores the player. Yeah, that's what we had talked about a little bit earlier. I just hadn't bothered to look up what that is yet. I just, off the top of my head, didn't remember what it was. I have a tutorial showing how to do that, but I haven't done it in so long, I just don't remember which thing does that. I know the clocks and sugar shorten the spawn time. But I think it's the dragon egg that ignores everything, but I don't want to do that. There's some things I do want limited on there. Wait a minute. Did I just not get that in there? Prosperity be... Huh. Oh, he's stacked. Okay, that's why. Like that. Stacking's convenient. Oh, man, I didn't give him a thing. I just grabbed him again. Okay. Oh, he's stacked too. Convenient. Okay. Those stacked again. Today we got the mystical agriculture. That's a prosperity bee. That's a crystalline bee. Somehow I messed that up. Prosperity bee. Okay. We were doing a little bit with mystical already. We have, so we made a bunch of bees today, but we've made the first two mystical bees. We've got the prosperity bee. We got the first three: prosperity bee, inferium, and then whatever the dark green one is. I can never remember their names. It's prosperity bee. No. Prosperity bee. Now it's getting nighttime. They're going to try to get in that thing pretty quick. No, no. Ah. Ah. Stum make them work. That's a crystalline bee. Prosperity bee. Okay. Gotcha. Last two. Then we squish them all. All right. Well, I guess we can pick these up real quick. Okay. Let's see. You can always get... how do you make that? Is it like the ultimate singularity? Kind of. If the ultimate singularity required, instead of one of each singularities, it requires one really hard thing to make from a whole bunch of different mods. We can show you over here. All the catalysm, that's not it. Where's the all the mod star? There it is. All the mod star. Is that it? No, that's all the modium. Is it not in the JEI? I don't remember. I honestly don't know where it is in here. Creative. There it is. All the mod star. So 15 nether block star times 1, so a whole bunch of nether stars. Dwarven Master, that's going to be one of the Britannia things. That's the other Britannia thing. Master of Patrick, Master of Dimensions. So basically, it looks like almost a reward you get for beating each level thing, maybe. Master of Alchemy. All right, so as you can see, I need all these things to get the Master of Alchemy. So each mod has something you have to make from it. Like, I need a creative essence. So I'd have to build all that out of insanium blocks and insanium gemstone blocks in order to make that one from Mystical or from Britannia. I need to make a very hard-to-make Britannia thing. Once you have all those put together, then you earn the All the Mod Star, once you've made all of those things. To be honest, the fact that it requires me to do AE stuff is the biggest reason I don't want to mess. All right, let's see here. Give me that. All right, we are back to working on squishing. Put that in there. Pull out the purple. Pull out the purple. Ooh, where'd it go? There it is. Prosperity. Obsidian bee. Okay, I don't need that one. There's my other one. See, I was mentioning this earlier. If you don't take them out, then they'll start auto-merging. Which means if you have one at 99, it might merge it with like a 38 one and make 100. And I don't want to waste them like that. I'd rather math them out myself. Okay, that one's in there. Prosperity, obsidian. There he is. Prosperity. And then each one of these is worth a different percentage. I will then combine those to get as close to 100 as I can, and then convert those into getting Prosperity eggs, which those are what I have to convert all of the different mystical bees out of. Where's the other purple one? Obsidian. Okay, there it is. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this obsidian one out, and I'm going to pull this regular bee one out, because I keep mixing those up. Okay, now I know that any purple one in there is the one that I'm working on. Cool. Problem solved. Problem solved. Give me the bottle. Oh, you didn't squish. I'm out of bottles. Hold on. Bottle. Yeah, it creates another one that I don't want to mess with because I don't enjoy it. Oh, no, there's bottles in there. Why you no squish? Oh, you squished. You cheater. You made me think there wasn't any squish in there. There was totally squish in there. No purple yet. Okay. No. So, the bees are a way of getting resources, yes. But of the different types of creatures that are available mod-wise, like there's the chicken mod, there's this is closer to Sky Factory 4. You know, it has the hogs in it that can make you things. This would be in there to replace the hogs. For basic resources, you're going to use sieving and crushing with hammers, which early game can be a bit boring, but it is one of the more common ways of starting out packs that I've come across. But once you get to the point that you can set a lot of that up automating, it gets way easier. That is not what I meant to do. No! Did he get out? Oh, thank God. Give me your guts. There's another purple. That's not it. There's another purple. So I'll show you the hammer stuff here in just a minute once I finish squishing all these bees. I'm on a squishy roll. Sounds like a donut, really, when I think about it. Draven, always thinking about food. Boop. Purple. Purple. All right, almost done. Just a few more left. Bear with me, people. Oh, you're very welcome. Johnny, in case you're wondering who I said thank you to. All right. A little bug just flew on my screen. Irritation. I hate bugs. Except for these bees. They're okay. So what does squishing them achieve? Gotcha. Okay. So when you squish a bee, I will do that right now. You get a bottle of squished bee material. When you put squashed bee material into a centrifuge, it breaks it down into 6 different elements. So from normal, none, medium, weak, high, passive. If you want to get insane with it, you can start breeding bees with resistance to things and all that kind of stuff. But what the purple one is actual essence of the type of bee you squished. In this one, prosperity bees. This one's 16%. I can combine this with a honey treat, and then if I put that in a machine over on the other side with a regular chicken egg, I have a 16% chance of it giving me a Prospera bee egg, spawn egg. Now I can combine this 16% with a 35%, a 17%, and get all the way up to 100 or as close to it as I want to increase my chance of getting the egg that I need. Now you'd think that sounds weird, right? Well, why are you squishing 5 bees to get 1 egg of the same bee, right? Well, the reason for that is that some of the other bees require you to have a certain bee spawn egg to evolve it into the next type of bee. And that also, these are prosperity bees. So think about this in regular mystical agriculture, right? You start with your inferiumescence. Then you upgrade that to the next level, the dark green. Then you go up to the orange, to the blue, to the red, and if you want to go crazy, up to insanium. The eggs I make the egg right now are the base prosperity eggs. I need one of those spawn eggs to turn it into an inferium egg. Then turn it into the dark green, the orange, all the way up again. To get that type of actual bee that I need. Which we're going to do one here in just a minute, so you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Once that spits that last one out. So that's the last bee guts that I have. Let's top off our bottles here. That's done. Grab our last sample. All right. Rest of these in here. And I am done with these for a little bit. All right. So I am now going to take some honey treats, which I foolishly forgot were in here somewhere. Did I not? There they are, 42. I'm going to take some honey treats. I'm going to put one right here. Actually, I would, but I've already got one of these. So take a honey treat, right? I want to get to 100% as close as I can. Some of these stacked, right? So I got 19, 26, 25, blah, 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 blah. There's a 35. I put both of those on there. It only does a 35. See what I'm saying? I take it out. It still gives me a 35. Put that 35 back in there again. Now it's a 70. That's why you don't want to throw them in groups. You're going to lose juice, if you will. So I'm 30% away from 100. So I'm going to see how close I can get. I got a 27. There was a 34, 37. I think I'm good blowing a 34 on that. That'll give me a straight up 100. Now, I already had one that we started earlier. It's at 47%. So let's see. Let's add a 27 on that. Puts me at 74. I need a 26, which I want to say I saw one. 26. 100%. So I've got 200% ones. Take another honey treat. So that's basically 2 100% guaranteed Prospera bees that I need. I need 4 eggs. So that's what we're trying to work on here, making 4. So, let's see. Let's start with, I always try to start with a bigger number at the beginning. 26, pretty high. 37. Let's get that guy in there. 63. Oh, beauty. 37. That puts me right at 100%. Phenomenal. That mathed out real well. Let's see. You got 13, 25. We'll put 125 and another 25. Well, that's not 25. What is the other 25? That's a 15. There it is. That's 50. Let's see. We got a 23. So basically I need 27. I don't really have one. So I could do... Smallest one I got is a 15 and a 13. Highest one is a 19. 73, 27. All right, I'm going to put the 13 in there, and I'm going to go ahead and give it the 15 as well. Oh, yeah, and you're not always going to go right to 100. I'll get as close as I can. 19, 19. Where am I at? Let's see, 38. 71. What's that? 89%. Not a horrible chance. So we'll give that a shot. Because if so, I really only need 4 eggs. That one's actually extra now that I think about it. So 4 eggs, that's actually all I needed. Delicious. So here's what I do. I put 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs and 4 of these honey treats. What that's going to do is that's going to 100% give me the 4 Prospera Bee eggs that I need. So I'm going to put that in here. And then we're going to go and turn one of these into whatever the orange bee is. Bear with me a moment. I do want to check and make sure I did get... So we've already got that one, and then Prospera Bee is the one we're making. I've already got one of those. And Prudentium is the dark green. I've also got the Inferium Bee over here. So that's the first 3. So dark green is good. So now I need orange, but I got to make them all orange, because the rest of them I got to take up to the next level. Blue, red, purple. So I need to make all these eggs orange. So first I got to make them all light green, dark green, so on and so forth. So it's that process again, which I foolishly used all of my Inferium, so hopefully we got a little bit back enough to be able to do that. I hadn't thought of that. No, I forgot it won't make the other egg until I pull that out. That's my fault. Iron bees. Yeah, so I've got the first 3. We made Prospera Bee, we made Inferium, and we made Prudentium. So now we're making the third one, which is Tritium, I believe. I wrote it down somewhere. Tertium. I hate that name. It just doesn't seem to fit with the other ones. It probably has a scientific meaning and totally means what it's supposed to mean. I just don't know what it is, and I don't like it. It doesn't roll off the tongue like the other ones. Tritium would have made more sense, but I think Tritium already exists somewhere in Minecraft. I want to say I've heard of that before. 2 eggs done. So this is a baby incubator. These are speed upgrades, which lets you go through faster. Now, real quick, hang on a second. I'm going to let that next one go for just a minute. So I do want to go over here and check my bees that I added last time. Am I getting some regular honeycomb in there? All right, we are. I need to get some more honey cooking. Don't need draconic. Unobtainium. We'll take the Aldemodium. Unobtainium I get easier. So each one of those is dedicated to 5 of a specific bee. That's how many you can fit inside a little bee house. I take their honeycombs, I throw them in this centrifuge with the speeds in it. And what that does is it turns it into the thing that I want, which in this case is Aldemodium nuggets, and a byproduct is wax. Wax is basically useless. So we just throw that away. And while I don't even really need the Aldemodium nuggets right now, the reason I'm doing that is as a byproduct it makes honey, which is pulled in automatically into the bottler. And then once there's enough for a bottle, this is automatically turning it into honey. I need the honey to make more honey treats to catch more bees and speed up bees and things of that nature. Ooh, there's the third one. So I'm trying to keep all that running. So multitasking here. So in each one of those little domes over there is one of these setups, which is a beehive that'll hold up to 5 bees. As long as you have a flower or the specific type of material that the bee in question eats, like something might need a coal block or something might need a diamond block, depending on the type of bee it is. Then the bees will sit in here and they'll make honey, but then more importantly, they'll make those honeycombs you saw. Now, I have a little cable coming off the back, you can see over there, going into a diamond chest, so it just keeps pulling the honeycomb out for me. So I don't have to worry about the little box filling up or anything like that. All right, here we go. Now, I'm going to set 3 of these eggs in here. No, I'm not. I'm lazy. Hang on. I don't know if I have enough Inferium. I might have enough Inferium to do what I'm about to do. I've already got Prospera Bee. So I'm going to need 4... So I need 16 blocks of Inferium. Well, that's not mathematically sound. Foolish Draven. I can always downgrade some of my Prudentium if I need to. 14. Oop, that's not 16. All right, I need 16 of those. Okay, I should have enough. Should have enough. That'll work. That'll play. So this, if for those of you who may have not played a modern version of Mystical Agriculture, works very differently than the Sky Factory 4 version. A lot of things require this crazy setup now. And so I have to put down, for the recipe that I'm doing, I need to put 4 of the blocks in, across from each other, and then 4 of the Inferium in. You can only do one at a time. Then I put the egg in the middle, pop that on, and it basically takes that and turns it into the egg. So there is, bad grammar, Draven, our inferium egg. Now, we don't need inferium, but we need 4 inferium to go to the next level, which is the dark green, which is the prudentium. So I'm basically going to do what we just did 4 times. All of these eggs. I'm going to make tutorials for this mod pack. I was thinking about it, trying to decide if people would benefit from it, if they would like me to do that. I'm being very careful not to keep these eggs on my bar, because I don't want to misclick and then throw it, and then we got to go through the whole process of making another egg. Because Draven is a fool, he will make this mistake. He has done it before, especially when doing the chickens. Like I said, the newest All the Mods 8 is out now. And this is All the Mods 7 to the Sky, so the Skyblock version of it. There's an All the Mods 7, which is a regular design-looking world, but with the same type of mods and stuff. Minor changes. They had to, of course, make some changes in order for it to work as a Skyblock. So, number 8 came out right just a few weeks after I started this one. So I've also considered moving on to 8 and then do tutorials there because that's the one that most people seem to be playing. So I'm not sure. Kind of on the fence about it. Okay, there we go. We've got our 4 inferium eggs. Delicious. So now we need these guys. Now I've already made a bunch of the dark green, so we're good there. This will be pretty fast. Once you make them, do bees multiply on their own? Okay. The specialty bees do not. The regular base bees that just give you regular honeycomb can. There's an upgrade that you can put inside of the little bee house, which will cause them to spawn more bees. If you go back to some of the older episodes, this thing was just full of them. I had like 4 bees. And over 3 or 4 game periods, it just came like 50, 60 bees. I couldn't even move around there. I had to kill them all. But definitely doable. Okay, so there's 7. 7 more. I need 16 again to be able to do all 4 of these. Now we're going to do the same thing we just did, but now with the dark green. Dark, 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 dark. Now, we don't have enough essence to get all the way up to Insandium yet. We just don't have enough Inferium. And that's partially my fault. I didn't realize quite how many I was going to need, so I really didn't dedicate time to it. But by the time we get back here next week, I will have farmed enough for us to do that. All right, so there's our Prudentium. Let's do it again. I'll have enough Inferium for us to finish the rest of them next week. And I'll try to get a head start on building up some of the other materials for whatever other eggs we're going to do after that. Ponzi ski. Now, I did just put those breeding bee things in one of those little mini cages you saw over there. Little mini hives. I guess that's probably the best term. The hives are set right now to hold 5. I put 1 regular bee in there, and then I put the baby spawning one to hopefully get 5 in there, and then I'll take them out because I won't need them anymore. Because I'd like to have 1 just producing regular honeycomb. I didn't do that for the longest time, but now I'm starting to tear through it with this. I'm making the more advanced bees. All right, I did not mess up an egg yet. Yet. Let's stress that. Now, I apologize. I said that I would show you the sieving stuff, and I didn't. So, in the early part of the game, you build a sieve. It looks like this, but with a little mesh in front of it. And you can put materials into it by clicking on it, and you'll get items from that. That's how you can get a lot of your early stuff. To get your early stones, you just left-click. Is it right-click? Sorry, you right-click on grass. As you can see, I got black stone pebbles, diorite pebbles. That's how you can get a lot of your early rocks that you'll then break up into sands and gravels and run through your sieve. Or you can make a hammer to break other things into like gravel, sand, and so on and so forth. So this is an auto hammer. So I've got a cobblestone generator that is feeding cobblestone up into this chest and that chest. The hopper here is bringing it down into an auto crusher. So the auto crusher is turning cobblestone into gravel. It's feeding into another auto crusher, which is turning that into sand. Now, if I wanted to, I could run that right into an automated sieve. That's what this is. I have a hopper up here. I don't do that because I want to control what's going in there. Sometimes I want to crush sand. Sometimes I want to sieve gravel. What you're sieving will determine what you get out of it. All this stuff here, you get out of sand, because I just did a whole mess of sand. I did that because I needed some more prosperity shards. These are iron pieces. You put these together, melt them in your smelter or your furnace. That's where you get your iron from. And you can see there's iron, there's zinc, there's uranium, which I used to... Oh, Christ. I forgot. I haven't put any fuel in the energy in a while. Yep. Running out of fuel. Sorry, it's my reactor. Uranium. I've got a ton of backup power, so that's not... Oh, you son of a bitch. Die! I hate those guys. Okay. So, yeah. So what I'm doing then is I put them into the auto sieve, which then poops it out into what I need. I can combine them, take them wherever I want. So once you get the automated processes up, it's much easier. This is a secondary one that isn't set up to cobblestone. So if I wanted to turn this sand into dust, which is the next stage down, put it in there and it would crush it into dust, which gives me different things than it would if it was sand. So, all right. So now we need orange. So we need as much orange as I just used in green. So we're going to grab a bunch of these because we're going to have to convert some. So I haven't done that yet. Basically, I need 16 blocks. Oh. Hang on. And I've got a few here already that we just happen to have from before. Where's my crystal go? There it is. Okay, so there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that I'm done with all the green, I can convert all this green into orange, which I'm not going to do all of it right now. A, we don't have the time, and B, you already watched me do it all to green. I'm not going to make you watch all this again. But I could do some of that and get it converted for us ahead of time. So there's orange, right? Now I know that I need 16 blocks. So let's do that again. There's my 16 blocks. And I know I have 16 of the orange in there, so I'm actually pretty ready to go. I can go ahead and set that back in there for now. And just to make sure I don't put the wrong stuff down, we'll put the green away. All I need right now is orange. So now we're going to be going to a bee that we didn't have, which might even be our last bee of the night. I'm not sure. Night is young. Orange, 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 orange. And then these. So they go cross from each other. Well, I just did that wrong. They go cross from each other, right? So the dusts are crossed, north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. That's where the blocks are going to go. Then I take my egg, put that in the middle. I've already got the redstone switch on, so it'll kick in automatically. Looks like it's vomiting all over it. That or this is a very dirty movie. Sorry, I amused myself for a moment there. So once we get the materials we need, this is a pretty quick process. I'm familiar with this because I've used, this is the more modern mystical stuff, and I have used this when I played a pack called Sky Farm, which was also a very good pack. I didn't mention it earlier when I was talking about packs I played that are really good. That is a very good pack with a very large amount of different things you can do in it. I didn't get to play it quite as long as I would have liked because unfortunately I got a corrupted save and lost my world. And after putting a couple, like a month and a half into that, I didn't want to start from scratch. So I ended up moving on to another pack. I think I went back and did Sky Factory 3 after that. Or Sky Factory 1 just came out, so we went and did Sky Factory 1. Be cocky is exactly correct. All right. So now what this has done is going to give, now we have all 4 tertium bees. I hate that name. One of these guys has to go on my wall because we're done with him, right? We didn't have that one on the bee wall yet. So we'll grab ourselves one, and then out of my backpack, I need to grab one of these bee catchers because I got to set him down to pick him up. Come here. There we go. So we now have a tertium bee. We'll go into my compact machine and add him to the wall. Tertium bee. There he is. All right. So the next step is the blue bee. So it's going to be the same thing. I need enough to do 3 of those. Because I just used a bee egg and it's on the wall now. So I don't need... Now I only need 12 of each thing of the next level. Problem is I got to make it orange and then I've got to make it red. We're going to see if we can make enough. We got 15 minutes left. I don't think we won't get the Supremium tonight, but we might be able to get this last one done. Well, that wasn't smart. All right. So I've got to turn them orange first. Then I got to turn them blue. Dabo-dee, dabo-da. I'm blue, dabo-dee. One shy of another stack. Oh, well, guess I'll pick up the ones I threw on the ground by accident. In the world, sir, you are uninvited. Turd. Alright, so again, I'm going to jump right to doing the next step. See how much blue we can get out of this. Dabo-dee, dabo-da. Alright, so that's going to be enough to make our 12 blocks, I believe. We may even have enough there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I've got 12 blue. So we have enough now to make the blue egg. All 3 of them. Which is pretty cool, right? Not too horrible of a process, right? It helps that we're making less of them each time. Okay, so let's do that again. Blue, blue. Again, there was a lot of build up to get to this point, right? To gather all these resources and grab the Prospera bees and squish them all. So there's a lot of early work. Now that we've done all that, this combining part's going by pretty quickly. All right. We got une. That's French for 1. Now, mystical agriculture, personal opinion here, has been drastically nerfed, not for the good. Like, I'm wearing my Supremium armor. Doesn't even fly anymore. I had to add charms to it just to make it fly. I've yet to figure out if I can even repair the thing yet, because none of the energy charging things that normally would have repaired it in Sky Factory 4 seem to work on it. So I don't know. This is going to make a blue one, a red one, and a purple one, right? Yeah, blue one, red one, purple one. Okay. Oh, did that first this time. So the armor is weaker. Granted, there's more charms and stuff you can put on. The armor is weaker. It's way harder to put stuff together than it used to be. But what you going to do? Mystical agriculture. There you go. All right. 3 blue ones. One of those is going in the cage. Heck, that was only 3 minutes. We may actually get the Supremium one done tonight. That or I was way wrong on my math, and I have way more essence than I thought I did. Which, that happens a lot. I told you when I did the math earlier that I was going to do a whole bunch of math down to the minor detail, and I would totally get it wrong. Draven sucks at math. Remember that. Very important. Imperium. Imp. I. Imperium, Insanium, Imperium. There he is. Delicious. So now we may need to make 2 Supremiums. Let's see, we are tearing through how much is there. Schwunk. You. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got to make orange, then I got to make blue, then I got to make red. So you'll see that each time it's taking more of the green to get there, right? I don't think I have enough for Insanium. Might have enough for Supremium. Okay. Math fun. I despise the math, but only because I'm horrible at it. I accept that. It's my responsibility. Draven, no goo. Draven, no goo at math. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Anybody do anything special on the weekend? Anybody do anything cool? Hey, while you're thinking about that, you know, it'd be cool if you wouldn't mind clicking that like button. Definitely would appreciate it. Drastically helps the channel out every time you do that, and doesn't cost anything. How great is that? You know, we also have channel memberships here as well, just like Twitch subs. Some different perks and such you'll see with that. Ooh, threw that on the ground. I'll do this quick so I don't lose those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 2, 3, 4. I'm looking to add some new stuff to the membership program here. Probably next month is the goal. So I'm still working out exactly what that's going to be. So I'm not going to say anything specific yet in case I change my mind. But I am looking to add some new things to the membership program. So keep an eye out for that. All right, we're going to take a minute and do some blue. Dabo-dee. Look at that. All that we did made 4. Now, it looks like it only made 2, but that's because I had a stack in there. Okay, so let's look at that now, right? So we have 64. Now, I need 8 blocks. That's not enough, right? That's only going to give me 7 and a few. So there's 7. So I don't have enough quite yet for my red. But we're very close. I'm going to set that and that. Well, no, let's keep those on us. And I don't know why I did that. That can go in there. Okay. So we need to get that much again. As you can see, we are drastically getting low here, right? We only got 1.7 left. I think I'll have enough. I'm pretty sure, positive, I'll have enough for the Supremium. I just have to gain enough for us to be able to do Insanium next week. As a reminder, tomorrow is Tuesday. In case you don't own a calendar or anything like that. So there's not going to be a stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so I'm taking that day off to spend with my lady. And Wednesday, I will be back over on my Twitch channel, Onlydraven Gaming. If you have a Twitch account, definitely love it if you give us a follow over there. On Twitch, I stream other open world crafting games. Right now, we're doing a bunch of 7 Days to Die. I'm playing that with some friends. I do a lot of games like No Man's Sky, Subnautica, Stranded Deep, Conan Exiles. A lot of stuff that's open world and with a lot of crafting and building in place. Obviously, this is my jam, right? This is how I roll. It's a Draven donut. That's how I roll. I'm just going to go ahead and make the last of what I can, because if we do have enough, we make the rest of it into red for next time, Supremium. We'll need that towards the Insanium, so don't think I'm going to have quite enough here. Alright, I had 2 green left. But, let's see what we can make out of that. Blue. Got 2 of those left. Oops. Let's do this a little different. 32. There's that. There's that. All right. So now I need this, this, and this. And I only need 1 more block, which we have, and the same amount, which is 8 Supremium. So we're good. We've got enough to finish all of them but Insanium. And that will be groovy. Let's see here. How's Mrs. Draven doing after her last appointment? She's doing very well. It was more of just a checkup appointment. She has to see her neurologist. My wife had brain surgery a few years back, if you're new to the channel. She has seizures and such. So she has to go to her specialist, usually once a year, checkups. They do blood tests, see how her medicine's doing. Seizures are up or down. We have to more or less tweak the medicine a little bit, try to get it more under control. One of the downsides of a lot of the seizure medicine she's on, we got our first Supreme egg, is that it makes tremors and such, so her hands shake kind of bad because of that. So it makes it hard for her to do some things, cooking and things and such. I do most of the cooking when we're not eating out the most. But yeah, so there's that. So that's kind of a lot of what we do. We go in there to check up on. Can we lower the tremors without increasing the seizures? Is there a new medication out we may want to sub in there to see if that works? Is there any new side effects of the last medicine that we tried that now needs to be affected? So it's a lot of flippity doing like that. All right, we got 2 Supremium. Now I'm just going to put 1 in here because we're going to have to use that for our Insanium next time. But we got so many bees done today. Like, so many bees. We bred a whole bunch of bees. We got 6 of the 7 mystical bees. Look at that little supreme bastard in there. Love it. Pretty stoked about that. Goose says, have you ever planned on doing that space mod again? I'm not against it. I enjoy the space mod. The only thing with a lot of the Galacticraft stuff is it never got finished. Supremium bee. All right. Check that out. So Galacticraft never got finished. You can only get to a certain point, and you can never really go to the other worlds. And the last few worlds that are on there, there's really nothing to do there. So I enjoy... Okay, Bubby. Where are you going? You just hopped down and went running to the door for some reason. So did Buffy. One minute, I'm going to have to check and see if someone's at my door. So yeah, overall, I enjoy Galacticraft. I would probably jump back in again if a more advanced or more complete one was done, if that makes sense. Just 'cause I played it twice and got as far as you go with it and ran out of stuff to do, because there's a lot of promise there, a lot of in the map, more worlds and stuff, but they're not finished. You can't go to any of them yet, or with the ones you do go to, there's just nothing to do there. So. First half of it, though, when you're first getting up and going and getting the rockets and getting to the first couple planets, Mars and the moon and stuff like that, that's a blast. Totally recommend playing it. That said, we got a butt ton of bees done today. And I'm going to tell you, a butt ton of bees, very uncomfortable. Don't put bees in your butt. But yeah, we got a lot here. The wall is filling up nicely. Very nicely. To just give another quick skim of the bee book. The only one we don't... Oh, there's one more bee that I don't have for Mystical Agriculture. I forgot about that. We still have to do the Solium bee. For that, I need a ghost bee. And I have to catch one, because I don't have a spare ghost bee. I don't think I have one. So I have to get that in the Nether. On Soul Sand. But I can do that. I live in Soul Sand Nest. I'll get us a ghost bee, and we'll make the Solium one and the Insanium one next time. But today, get back here, we got all the ingot ones done. We got all the mechanism ones done, all the mystical except 2, which is pretty boss. The Tinker's ones are being just a giant headache. Thermal, did we touch thermal yet? Basal's Blitz, you can't make those 3. Those for some reason are broken. And then the miscellaneous ones, we haven't touched any of these, some of these ones. Some of them I've got just by luck, or needed them other ways. Silicon, plastic, spatial, niter, sulfur, arcane, pink slimy mineral, uranite. You see there's a bunch of ones in there. Like I've already got the unobtainium, vibranium ones. So we need some of these still. So there's still some bees to do. And we still have to touch the Botania ones, which are a little bit harder. So we're going to dabble with those a bit next week. We're also going to be looking at least one more mod in the next couple of episodes. I'm trying to remember the name. Apotheosis. I want to jump in and fiddle with Apotheosis. At first, I looked at this, and I'm like, oh, it's a bunch of gems. You put them in gear, sockets. You know, that's fine. I've played World of Warcraft, same concept. But then I started looking through the book, and there's a lot more in there than just these gems. So I'm interested to fiddle with that and see what else we can do with it. I've been saving all the gems I get. So we are going to mess with Apotheosis a little bit in the next one as well. Reliquary, I don't think we found much we could do with that, but we're going to see we still have to get with that one. So yeah, that's going to do me for today, guys. We're right at closing time. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me today. I had a great time hanging out and chatting with you. Hopefully you had a good evening and a good weekend. Again, I'll be back here again next Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for some more Minecraft. But if you need to get your Draven fix between now and then, my Twitch channel, Onlydraven Gaming, I'll be over there on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. No, never stream on Thursday. That's my one day off. But other than that, I'm going to call that an evening. You folks have yourselves a wonderful week. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new here, even if it's 10 years down the road. I love you. I want to hang out with you. And we will see you again very soon, okay? Have yourselves a great week, folks.